Why, hello there, and good evening, and welcome to Wayback Wednesday. I am your host, as always, Mark W. And Wayback Wednesday is my stream in which I play old school games. It used to be called Monday Mame when it was on a Monday, but due to scheduling issues, I've moved it to Wednesday and I've renamed it accordingly. Now, for this entire month of August 2022, I've decided to celebrate the Commodore 64's birthday. And the Commodore 64 came out in August 1982, so 40 years ago, if you can believe that. And Stu, hello Stu, welcome. He says all the games are stolen from the Wayback Machine. Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna play some more random Commodore games for you tonight, and some more next week, and then we'll move on to some other theme, another computer or console or what have you. So yeah, Commodore has a special place in my cold gamer heart because it was pretty much the I had my family had a lot of computers and gaming consoles, but this was probably one of the top ones that we enjoyed. My family enjoyed and neighbors enjoyed and everything in like the mid to late 80s. My family actually did not have a true Commodore 64. We had the 128, which came out in 1985. And while I can't remember precisely when we got it, I believe it might have been Christmas of that year, in 1985. And the 128 was essentially like the 64. It was totally backwards compatible, but it had a 128 mode, which used all 128 kilobytes, which was a ton at the time, as well as the 64K mode, which is what you see here. But beyond 99% of the time, we would boot up into 64 mode because that's what all the games were for, essentially. And Stu also says that he had a 128 as well and never a 64. That's cool. Everybody I knew who had actually had a true 64. It was a lot of people had it. My cousin had it. My neighbor, who I was friends with, two doors down. Another neighbor across the street that only met like a couple times, he had it too. But I remember visiting once to like copy games. That was the thing. Everybody used to copy games for this, even if you weren't a big hardcore computer geek hacker type. Just piracy was rampant. Everybody copied games for each other, and there were tools to make it easy for you to do so. There was one tool called, I think, Pirate's Toolbox, another called I think it was called Fast Hack'em, and it was like super easy. All you did was plug and play and pop in disk and pop in a blank floppy, and it would make the copies for you. It was nuts. Anyway, I just confessed to multiple crimes, I think. No, just kidding. Um, and Stu says, or you could type Go 64. Oh, so it's switching to the Go 64 and the C64 mode. That's cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, but what we play today, it's kind of up for grabs. As always, I welcome requests. One game I was thinking of revisiting is a game that I played last time for a bit, and I've pulled up the manual. We don't have to play this right now. Maybe I will. I don't know. It's called Alcazar, and I wanted to read up on it so I know what that I could understand what the heck I'm actually doing. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll go over that a little bit later. But let's jump into something easy at first, just to warm up a bit. And I have a whole list of games I might want to try. Some of them I've played before, some I haven't. Please feel free to recommend anything, request anything. For now, though, I'm gonna play. Oh, Stu says Alcazar, Alcazar. Oh, baby, you're making me crazy. Oh, Alcazar, Alcazar. Okay, I thought you were actually requesting that. I don't know if you are or not. But why don't we play? This is one of the games I put on my list when I was browsing for games. It's called Spy versus Spy. I think that one doesn't take too long, and that might be a good way to warm up. So let's play a little bit of that. Now, I finally organized all my ROMs by letter, so it hopefully doesn't take too long to browse them all. Spy versus Spy is pretty fun. It's a fun two-player game as well. This is not the one. Sly Spy. Here we go. This is by First Star. Yeah, it's always. I have like a ROM for each cracking group you can see. Anyway, let's load this first one, but just because it's there. How bizarre! Someone told me that yeah, I know who the person is, but I'm not going to name this person. But this person had an ex-husband, and the husband's little brother knew that song, How Bizarre. And I can't remember the joke. Basically, he misheard the lyric and it was something funny, but now I can't remember it. I think it was a food. How bizarre it was. Oh, I'll let you know if it comes to me. That was the worst way to tell a joke ever, though. I totally forget the punchline. Anyway, let's play some Spy versus Spy. Yeah, I always like the music in this game. As always, let me know if you think the volume of the game is too loud or too soft, and I can adjust accordingly. I think it's probably pretty good right now. I always want it to be a little bit softer than my voice, so it doesn't drown me out. Hey Andy, how's it going? Andy here said it was too hot to play tennis tonight, so he was going to watch my stream. Andy's a fan of tennis. Oh yeah, so it's going to bother me what the hell that joke was. Alright, don't want to waste time thinking about it. So let's play some of this. So yeah, I haven't played this, some of these games that I play, I might have played in the emulation age, if you will, like maybe, I started getting into emulating games in like the late 90s, so some of the games I've played since then, but this game I don't think I played in a very long time. But as you can see, there's 8 levels of difficulty. I'm just going to go with 1. Computer IQ. Okay, so this is how good the computer is. I'll go with 1 as well. This should be really easy, I hope. And Stu said they played it back in the found extremely difficult. Okay. I remember the easy levels being easy for me. There's a weird trick to it in this game. When you're in a knife fight, and I don't know if this is a bug or not. It almost seems like a bug, but there's one side, the left or right, that always stabs the other. But then, you know what I mean? Like, you have to get on the right side, I think. If you're on the left side, you can't stab the other guy. I don't know why. But that's what I found. But, yeah, so you have these traps you have to set, and you're trying to find all these plans or something, or documents, and you try to get to the airport and escape in the plan. As you can see, there's a hide airport till end setting. Yeah, so that's just you not know where the airport is until you're ready to go to it, or the enemy's ready to go to it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything, but it's not quite coming back. Maybe a little bit coming back. But let's just jump into it, I guess. It's easy enough difficulty, right? Up and down moves the cursor, left and F5 to restart game, run stop to pause the game. Use joystick port 2 for white spy or single player, and joystick port 1 for black spy. Okay, I think I want joystick port 2. Let me check that I'm using that. Yeah, I gotta swap, or it'll try to do two-player, I think. Alright, let's try it. Joke and dagger department. Alright, let's go, I guess. Okay, I'm the white spy. Yeah, I think you have to be on the right side. It's a very bizarre mechanic, but that seems to be how it works. Hey, this is a very small map, you can see. It's got 6 rooms only. I think you need the briefcase, or you can only carry 1 item at a time. So you gotta find that briefcase. Here's a guy. Let's try to stab him. I'm trying to get on the right side of him, but I'm having trouble. Here we go. Maybe I have it backwards. Here we go. I'm stabbing him, actually. And if you kill the other guy, you just lose time, essentially. This clock. If the time runs out, you each have separate times. You're eliminated from the game, I think. It's taking a lot more stabbings than I remember. Is he gonna die already? Or am I gonna die? Is anybody gonna die? Do I have an accidental cheat code on or something? This is weird. Maybe I should just leave him alone. Is there a health meter? I don't think there was a health meter. Alright, maybe I should just keep going. He's gonna follow me though, isn't he? Nope. Can get the med kit? I think it's a trap. Let's see if I can do this. You can close the door and put the trap on the door, I think. I just put it away. If you don't hit the button the right way, you put it away in like the cabinet again. Oh, it looks like he already won. Look at this crap. Wow, that sucked. I don't remember having trouble. I remember it being so easy on the difficulty level. Easy difficulty. But I guess I haven't played in so long. Alright, I'll give it another try. Yeah, definitely the knife fighting felt weird to me. It looks like he had less time on his clock, though. Let me give this another try. So I wonder if his less time on the clock meant I stabbed him more or something. But yeah, you have to get several items, and you can only carry all the items if you have the briefcase. I think it's 5 items or 4. It's a show I'm not crazy about having to be on the right side. Look, I just can't stab him if I'm on the left. He never takes damage. But you can see the clocks are going down accordingly. But I don't remember it taking so many hits. The guy would die after like probably about 10 hits in my recollection, and then he would appear like maybe 20 seconds later after he like floats off as an angel when he dies. I don't know, it's just we're just stabbing each other indefinitely, it seems like. Could be the cracker group modified the game or something, hacked the game. Or could be I'm totally remembering wrong, I don't know. Yeah, Stu said maybe I had a weird hack version, yeah. Or have a weird hack version. You can't see the clock is going down, so I wonder if I just have to knock him down to 0. Get him out of the game through a nice knife fight. That would be kind of silly. He's actually fighting me pretty well too, though. I'll just stab him in the gut 1,000 times, and then he'll finally die. I think they made this for NES too, didn't they? Alright, let's just move on. Don't bother me, please. Okay, I got this bag thingy. Actually, if you look at the inventory, it's that glowing... It's that V thingy. If you're holding it, it's glowing, I think. He's got a key, that means. You can see he has a key. I have this blue V-like thing. Oh, if you don't hit the door exactly, you put the item back in the stash. Like this. The V is the passport? Yeah, probably. He's got the briefcase. I gotta fight him. Let's do it. But yeah, it's very weird how it's... Nobody's dying. Unless it has to do with the difficulty level? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I just need to eliminate it. That's how I'll win. I mean, it looks like if you compare our respective clocks, I'm way ahead of him. Just gotta stab him a lot more to finish him off. Hey Tim, how's it going? Tim says difficulty too low. Okay. So you have to have the difficulty higher. Or people don't die from stabbing. Okay. I guess he'll die when I finish his clock though. I'm just gonna go for that. If I can. Yeah, he's down to 40-something seconds. Then I just have to finish the game with the time that I have left. Almost. He blew up. Nice. Okay. He's dead. I have everything except one item. How do you look at the map? Let me see if I can figure that out. You hold down the button. Is it a key? M. Oh, look, you press the button twice and you get this cursor. Now I can look at the map. So I just have to go one step, one room below me to get the last item. And then I can take off and win. Doesn't feel like a very satisfying win, but a win nonetheless. Okay, so now I have everything. We have to find the airport door. Ah, sayonara, suckers. I'm a knee-high spy. Which I believe is one step greater than a small fry spy. Alright, I can say I won. But yeah, that was kind of cheesy. It was a food, yeah. It was a kind of pasta. I'm thinking about the how bizarre joke. It's a cheese. Cheese. It's coming back to me. Cheese. Parmesan. It was Parmesan. So, okay, long story short. Got a lady I know had an ex-husband. Ex-husband's little brother thought the song How Bizarre was Parmesan. Parmesan. Okay, that's the joke. Alright, so that was a little spy versus spy. I think it's more fun two-player, probably. And Ryan is giving me a drop-in quick. Hey, Ryan. Ryan's not able to actually join us today, but he's stopping in just for the thumbs up. And cool, I appreciate that. I give you a thumbs up right back, Ryan. Alright, I'm going to play something. Now, should we just do Alcazar? I actually have a list of games that people say are great for Commodore, and some of them I've never played. There's some games I'm curious about, too, that I've never played. And some that I've played as well. So, for example, here's some of the... Let me just show you what I'm looking at so you can see. I made a little list here in a Google Doc. And, I don't know. You can play any of these or anything else, really. Why don't we try Manic Miner? That name sounds funny. Also, I'm curious about Sword of Fargle, because that was, like, instrumental in the development of the roguelike genre. And, of course, me being a roguelike nerd, I'm curious about that. And Tim says there's that Commodore Jet sound. Microprose used it a lot. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess the whoosh sound, kind of. Alright, yeah, let's try Sword of Fargle as long as we're already on the S here. I understand it's like a roguelike or something similar to that. But I have a book that's the history of the roguelikes genre, and they mentioned that one quite a bit. And this is by Epix. Alright, let's try it again. Smart Attach, Sword of Fargle. If you do Smart Attach, it's supposed to load it for you. Doesn't always work, I guess. And thanks for the second like, whoever gave me that. I appreciate it. Sword of Fargle. Now, while this is loading, I'm going to check it to see if I need to know a bunch of keys. Because if it's like a real roguelike, I'm going to need to know the keyboard keys. And, you know, I fly by the seat of my pants usually in this stream. So it could be something like, you know, the keys are mapped in a way that makes sense on a Commodore, but not on a modern PC keyboard. So I might just have to like abort or something. And here is the manual. Got a scan here. Sword of Fargle by Jeff McCord. Yeah, I'm not going to get through the story. You know, fantasy stuff happens basically. We just want to get into controls. How do we play? And if we need to refer to this more later, we can do that. Okay, I skimmed through it, didn't see. Here we go. Spell command. Okay. There's a key bound to each spell, like healing potion, invisibility. Sword of Fargle. Okay. What about regular movement and stuff like that? Movement. To pass over an occupied area, press P. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of funky keys that I need to know here. Alright, let's move this aside and try to play. Oh, it says wait. Wait. Yeah, Epix did make good controllers. I had one of them. It was like that little one. It was. I think I remember it being very satisfying with a kind of clickiness to it. But here we are. I guess we're right in the game. Do we use the controller at all or no? Oh, I guess we do. Something's growling, I think. Or is it farting? All right, let's keep moving. You really have a short visual distance here. What is that? Treasure, 10 gold pieces. Okay. There's a plus. Maybe that's healing or something. You can't move. Sacrifice of gold. Okay, so apparently I sacrificed my gold by standing on that plus thing. I got more gold now, so I have 21 again. So every time there's that, I don't know, dragon growling or somebody farting, Stu says because he had a bit too much sushi. Whenever that happens, I can't actually move. Uh-oh, there's a monster, I think. Alright, let's fight it. Stairs going down. Wait, did I go down? No. How do we fight? A barbarian. Ouch. You slain a barbarian. All I did was push a button, and he is dead. That's how powerful I am. Like, push button, slay barbarian. Okay, let's kill this rat. Whatever this thing is. Dire wolf. Yeah, Stu's farting is so crazy, or so scary that I'm frozen in place. Okay, so I have 8 hits left from those battles. Now, okay, it looks like you heal up over time, because now I have 9. And as you can see, it's probably not the most advanced game in the genre, but I just thought I would try it. Elven Ranger. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He almost killed me. A diarrhea wolf. Is that what's doing all that noise? So I wonder if I wonder if you can get healed up by stepping on this thing. I know it sacrifices your money or whatever, but I wonder if there's some payoff. And the plus always makes me think of, healing. Sacrifice of gold. It just made me lose all my gold. All of it. And it didn't heal me. And there's a monster coming in. Alright, so don't step on those things, I guess. I thought maybe before, since I wasn't hurt, I didn't notice. But now I have to run away trying to get healed, I guess. Oh, a rogue. It was not a rogue-like. It was a rogue that I have slain. A true rogue. Space Rogue, is that a game? I could load that up. It's not on the list that I made though, if that's what you're asking. Okay, what is that? A teleport spell. Okay, so I think I can press the letter, the first initial of the spell to cast it. And I just learned I can move diagonal. I just tripled my productivity. No, so now I have gold again after sacrificing all that gold senselessly. Okay, here's somebody. Did they actually walk to you? Yeah, they're very slow. He looks kind of like me. Is that the rogue I fought before? Swordsman. Thud. Clink. Clink. Ouch. I'm dead. Thou art slain. Okay. Well, that's what the game looks like. Oh, it's showing me the whole map now. Okay. Very slowly. Sword of far goal because your goal is very far away. All right. I'm glad I played. I don't know if I want to play it again though. I can see what it's like at least, All right. Yeah, I can check out Space Rogue a little bit, but yeah, if it's a very heavy game, I might not put in much time. I generally with these streams that I do, I just kind of play a little bit of each game just to get a taste of them. Sometimes I get, stuck on one or not stuck, but into one for a while. Yeah, let's give it a try. Space Rogue. And hey, I'm already on the S's again, right? Hey, what the hell? We can play Sex Vixen from Space, or Sex Puzzle, or Sexy Ball. Okay, so this, yeah, I've had this problem where if I search for things, sometimes the dialogue crashes. It's very weird. So I'm just gonna scroll. I can't believe there's Space Harrier for Commodore. I actually love Space Harrier games, but I can't imagine it's too good on Commodore. Space Taxi. I might have to play Space Taxi again because I love that game so much. I played it 2 weeks ago on this stream. All right, here's some space. Oh, it's an Origin Systems game. Okay, yeah, you can tell it's probably involved. Try this again with a smart attach. Smart attach doesn't want to work tonight. Origin Systems definitely made some quality games. And I think the story is eventually Electronic Arts bought them, and you know how that goes lately. Password Dom. Dom. The king of cracks. This is cool. You can call the Where's Castle. Hey, 718, that's probably like Queens. Or it was in Queens. Maybe Brooklyn too. 718. Alright, let's play. Old or new game? New. What is your name? Mark W. On a routine trading mission in the backwater Coronis system, your merchant ship, the Princess Blue, picks up a small craft distress beacon. No life readings, says Captain Dalfrey. Looks like a derelict. You're on EVA duty, Private, so scope it out. Make it quick, we're behind schedule. Yeah, Origins did some of the Ultimate games, I think 3 and 4 at least. They published it, produced it, whatever they did. As you pull on your vac suit, you wonder what blew the derelict. Thruster Fritz? Pirates? Surely not a Manchi attack. Not this deep into the far arm. With reactionless thrusters, you maneuver smoothly towards the derelict. The airlock plaque identifies it as the Jolly Roger, a Sunracer class scout ship registered in the Deneb system. You allow yourself to relax a little. After all, what self-respecting pirates would pick a name like that? Yeah, really. Seems a little obvious. Jolly Roger. The airlock opens at a touch and cycles you smoothly in, not blown after all. Garnet laser, memory banks intact. She seems a-okay, if a bit Spartan. What went wrong? Alert, alert, screams a voice in your helmet mic. You rush to the cockpit to see the Princess Blue. She's under attack by Manchi Vulture class hive ships. Evac, evac, the helmsman shouts. Scramble, scrah! And the battle is over before you can blink. The Manchi plasma torps strike the princess's unshielded thrusters. The helpless merchant explodes in a flare of radiation. Oh crap. And Tim says you actually do get to fly here. Okay. I'll try my best. The Manchi ignore your derelict ship. As suddenly as they appeared, they vanish into the depths of space. You sit in a battered scout ship far from the nearest Imperial starbase, alone with no clear goal save survival. Oh boy. So I'm stranded in space, essentially. I'm a space rogue. Blackness. Let's accelerate. Warp speed is probably loading, so let's go into warp mode. I'm in warp mode. It's warping along. Still warping. Still going. Imagine, like, this either broke or it must have been a really bad load time. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, so here we are in space. Cockpit view. Stu says all of us in this room are stupider for having seen this. Okay. Right, look, I'm steering with the joystick. That's cool. I can shoot. Okay. I'm assuming I need to actually know keyboard controls probably to do well. Whoa, I pressed 2. And now I'm like spinning upwards, it looks like. Okay, let's stop that. So it says in the center panel thingy, Sun Racer ARMA 300 Sys FEBM. I think it's an M. And we have some LEDs to the bottom right, or in like a meter, whatever that is. And in the bottom left, we have a meter, and it says CF5. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Cinematic view. Ooh, that's fun. What is that, my ship? In the cinematic view? Yeah, Commodore Sims were pretty impressive for the day. Yeah, look, I'm looking at my ship from the outside. I can rotate it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get out of cinematic view. Chase view. Oh, look at that. So this must be looking at my rear or something. Oh, it's the underside. I know Stu's gonna make a joke about looking at my rear. Ooh. Alright. What other things can we do here? N is a navigation panel. And that looks blank right now. Maybe because I need, I don't know, something, a device, or I need more knowledge, perhaps, like knowledge of the area. Oh, what happened? I didn't press anything, so this must be, maybe this is the navigation panel, just took a while to load, perhaps? Yep, okay. Wow, look at this. So this is like the galactic map or something, I guess. Oh, this is neat. So I can choose to go or message to a place, I guess. So what is this thing? I can message it. Course laid. Okay, I laid the course to that thing. That's, I don't know, it's probably like a starbase or something, knowing games like this. Status. What is status showing me? I need to go into warp mode again. Okay. Ship, onboard, person, or done. I guess I'm choosing which status I want to look at. What about onboard? Axe, axe, axe. Okay, that must mean something. Yeah, so yeah, I got a little bit of a flavor of this, but yeah, I don't want to try to figure this out because it'll be like the whole stream of me trying to figure it out and referring to the manual and stuff. But that's cool. Good to know that game is around. So thanks for the suggestion, Tim. Maybe I'll actually play it someday. But I'm gonna get back to my list. And you know what? Last time, or was it 2 times ago, I played a little Jumpman, but I did it kind of like the last minute. I think I'm gonna play some either Jumpman or Jumpman Junior. Why don't we get to Jumpman Junior? Let's try some Jumpman Junior. That's a game that we can just, it's kind of casual and we can just jump right into it. But yeah, I had never heard of that game, so that's good to know. Jumpman Junior. I had this not for Commodore back in the day, but for Atari. Jumpman Junior specifically was a birthday present for me. I had the cartridge for Atari 8-bit. And I remember it not being quite as zany as the first Jumpman. Like, the first Jumpman had these really insane levels. Like, you got your robots, and the one where you're like, I don't know, you're shooting aliens coming down from the ceiling. And I remember Jumpman Jr. being kind of more normal. And I think it had fewer levels, but maybe it was, you could argue it was like a tighter design. Here we are, Epic presents Jumpman Jr. Designed by Randy Glover. Sometimes I wonder if these designers, did they go on to do much more or what? Number of players, 1. Speed, yeah. I don't know what's a good speed to pick. Probably like, let's go with 4. If you pick 1, it's just crawlingly slow. Let's make this a bit lower and go. Yeah, this one's called Nothing to It because I guess it's easy. But these bullets can always be tricky. And I'm actually don't have enough room here. Okay, good, it worked. So as soon as they line up with you horizontally or vertically, they just fire themselves at you. And yeah, they can just surprise you from off screen, which is big danger. It's the danger of being at the edge of the screen as well. Oh, jeez. I almost died from my own stupidity. Okay, what's next? Fire, fire. Don't remember this one. Oh, okay. There's the fire. Well, at least I caught like 3 of them on the way down. These things are collecting, the circle thing, they're supposed to be bombs. I gotta watch where I'm going now, actually. Yeah, nothing to it, Tim. This one apparently has something to it. Okay, so I can't climb up there until I get the next bomb. Is that it? Yeah. So they don't extinguish over time. It's when you get another bomb, it looks like. Do 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 do. Oh! I think a pixel got me. A pixel of that fire got like my toe. What? There's a game called Wizard, also known as Ultimate Wizard. That's very Jumpman-like, but you're like a wizard jumping around. You have like these spells you can cast. It's pretty cool. I used to like that one too. What am I gonna do with this fire? I guess I gotta get a different bomb. Let's try this one. Can I reach it? Okay, now we can go back up top. There's probably a much more optimal way to do this, especially if you don't die twice. Twice and counting. Gotta correct myself. Hey, Cauldron of Stardust, how's it going? Well then, why aren't we a wizard? Well, we're not playing wizard. We could play that game. Ah! I didn't press back to the right, so that's actually an evil fire right there. It goes basically underneath you. I think you have to maybe jump. I didn't touch right at all. So that means just walking to it is not enough to get out of the way. Surprisingly. Oh geez, what did I just do to myself? Can I walk under this one? Good. You have a good point, Cauldron. Why pick the non-wizard? You know, in honor of you, Cauldron, maybe we should play the Commodore game called Cauldron. I don't know much about that, but I've heard it's good. Or that Cauldron 2 is good. Maybe not the first one. I don't know. Alright, so we got through that. Level 2, only losing 3 lives in the process. Hey, those fires are tricky. Okay, Sredal? What? Oh, it's ladders spelled backwards. For some reason, I remember Jumpman 1 a lot more than this one. Okay, so every time I get a bomb, it screws with the ladders. This should be a blast. Yeah, I've never played Cauldron, but I heard it's good. And if it's tough as nails, then I'm going to be dying quite a lot as a newbie. Alright, let's try to grab onto one of these ladders. That's stressful. I like it. Okay, we're going to grab one. I guess on the way down. I guess the bigger one is better. Okay. Cauldron 2 says Cauldron of Stardust has nothing going for it. Oh, I think that was the one I heard was best. But I don't know. I just kind of like Google for random people's opinions about best Commodore games and stuff like that when I'm preparing for these streams. So sometimes it's like a random YouTuber or some random article. And you know, not everybody agrees on gaming opinions. Don't know what I just did there, but I spazzed out. Okay, let's see if I can just kind of walk off. Yeah, that's cool. So Tim D says the levels really escalate here. Yeah, I agree. They get hard fast in this game. Or is that a pun about the ladders escalating? I don't know. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm trying to grab onto the ladder, but I'm not being successful somehow. Maybe you can't jump from underneath it directly? That would seem weird. Yeah, Cauldron, your reaction of the face made me think it was a pun, but I didn't make that connection at first. So I don't know if he intended that or not. In any case, well done, Tim. They said not a pun. Okay, fine. Yeah. So yeah, they do get hard fast. I feel like Jumpman is more relaxed and ridiculous, and you know it doesn't really some of the levels are challenging for sure, but it doesn't put the pressure on you quite so hard, so fast. All right. Why is he glaring at me? That's funny. Okay, this one's called Hellstones. I remember this one, though. The bullets don't shoot at you. They bounce around, essentially. They are Hellstones. Where did they come from? The top, I think? Yeah, here they are. Here come the Hellstones. Gotta move fast if I remember correctly. They will track you down and kill you. Let's get out of here. We don't want to be boxed in the corner. It's gonna fall on my head right here. Let's go up. They climb up the stairs too, right? Or do they not? I think they do not, but they will fall from the... they fall down the bottom, and then they'll come back up. Damn. I had trouble getting down the ladder there. Oh, I'm dead. That's it. Oh, man. Brutal. Well, that's Jumpman Jr. Let's put in my initials. Okay, well, let me type them. Do you have to... Come on, really? Okay, I'm accidentally fat. Well, yeah, I said come on, really, because you can't, you know, using a computer, we're using a computer with a keyboard, but you're not allowed to type your initials. You have to cycle through the letters with the joystick. And that is some Jumpman Jr. But yeah, I'm gonna play some Jumpman again, even though I played it on a stream 2 weeks ago. We can compare them back to back and see what we think. I like this load screen. For some reason, I like that, even though it looks really super pixelated. Let's put it in warp speed mode. So Cauldron of Stardust says, "Don't you love when they make you enter your name arcade style despite having a keyboard?" I know it would be I would think as a programmer it would be easier to accept the keyboard input than to actually write code to let the joystick cycle through letters, but who knows? Maybe maybe some designer thought, well, if the person is using the joystick the whole game, then that's the device they're going to be used to using for all parts of the game. So why make it a different input device for the high score entry? I don't know. Anyway, this is a cool little animation. Yeah, that was the golden egg, Cauldron. He wasn't jumping over a bullet. He was dropping some eggs or something else. Jump Ma. There should be a sequel about Jumpman's mother. It's called Jump Ma. Alright, I'm gonna get on that right now. I'm gonna make a ROM hack, perhaps, with new levels. Jump Ma. She's like a fat old lady with a beehive hairdo. Let's press return. Look at this guy. What is this guy? Is that like a flailing robot or something? All right, let's play. And I was commenting last time was that this has the same level option thingy as Space Taxi. It's like exactly the same, but it's not the same designer, not the same publisher, not anything. And that is simply that you can play the easier levels or start midway by choosing intermediate, or start just the last batch of levels with advanced, I guess the last third of them, or you can play Grand Loop, which is all of them from beginner to advanced in that order, or you can just play Randomizer, which is all random levels. You were also picturing a hefty lady. Yeah, that's what Cauldron is. I'm going to do Randomizer this time. Well, I guess if we're going to compare the two, maybe I should start from the beginning. Let's do Grand Loop then. So I probably won't get past the beginner levels, but Grand Loop will start me at the first one. Easy does it, this one's called. Easy does it, nothing to it. I guess they're synonyms, essentially. Jumpman. Funny thing is, Mario's original name in Donkey Kong was Jumpman. You guys probably all know that. It's not the deepest bit of trivia in the gaming world. But, just interesting that they would do that. I wonder if they consciously did that. And that was probably before Nintendo was super litigious. But then again, if that was just a working name during development, I don't think they could do much about it legally, you know? You like these little between level tunes it plays for you. Robots 1. So these robots, they have programmed movement. Whenever you get a bomb, each bomb is programmed to make them move to a specific place. So I picked up that bomb. They're gonna move around. I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully I don't do anything stupid in the meantime. Now I think if you just get a whole string of them like that, they will just follow the full path, right? They'll go to point, from point A to point B to point C, and so on. Like, I don't think they will skip point B, right? They won't go from A straight to C. I think that's how it works. I'm just kind of guessing, honestly. And going by my vague memory. Even though I played this 2 weeks ago, I didn't really, ascertain if that's exactly how they work. Yeah, Jumpman's always a fun time. Yeah, I do feel like something about this game is more relaxed and... I mean, it's still a dangerous game and you can die a lot, but... I don't feel like it's throwing the pressure so hard at me the way Jumpman Jr. is. Jumpman Jr. is like, somebody said the game was too easy, so let's screw them this time. I'll read your message in a moment, Cauldron. Maybe after this level. Something about Jumpman. Alright, this is bombs away. These bombs will fall from the sky. And you have to watch their explosions because there's a bit of a radius to them. Wondering if I should get these ones first, so I don't have to worry about this big open gap that gets produced when I get the bombs on the side here. Alright, now I have to actually climb down the down rope. And in case anybody doesn't know this game, there's two kinds of ropes, right? There's kind of the tighter ropes and these like looser looking ones. Oh no, the bomb. The looser ones you can only go down on. Okay, Cauldron Started said, Nintendo also never really made the Jumpman name too prominent. I don't think you can be too subtle about something and then try to sue. The company could say we had no idea. Yeah, that's probably something like that, yeah. I agree. For the working title, that wasn't really too well known, Alright, so I gotta get to this rope without a bomb dropping on my head. That's the danger of being at the edge. Cauldron also says, I'd honestly believe them if they said they had no clue that the guy had Donkey Kong was named Jumpman. Yeah, also, it was like, we're in the age of the internet and Wikipedia and stuff, and all these little trivia details are, they're becoming more common knowledge. But back then, maybe someone mentioned it in an interview in a magazine at one point. Years later, I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay, the jumping blocks, they'll get you. They make you jump involuntarily. Oh, no! I made it. Whew. That was close. So yeah, they fire at you just like the bullets, but instead of killing you, they make you jump randomly. Whew. That was close. And obviously, you don't want to be at the edge of a precipice, and then you jump off of it. This is crazy. No. Yes! Then I walk off like a complete moron. Holy shit. I'm like hitting my D-pad a little too hard here. And yes, I'm using a D-pad. I do want to get kind of a more traditional joystick, but maybe with like a USB interface. It's got to be things like that, right? This is kind of my all-purpose controller I'm using right now. It's an 8-bit do. I don't know if it's called 8-bit do, 8-bit do, one of those. Overall, it's a good controller, but I think for Commodore purposes, I would like to have a classic-style joystick. Alright, how many Jumpmen do we have left? 5. And Tim D says, I believe there are. Cool. Yeah, I mean there has to be, right? One of my favorites was, Wyco had this joystick that's got like a big red stick. Somebody gave a rude name to that in a group I'm in. I think he called it the dildo joystick, but I thought it was a good joystick. It had like a base button as well as a button on top of the stick. Vampire. This one has vampire bats who try to kill you. So far they're asleep, but now they're gonna wake up. I think these guys might also move in programmed paths, like the robots. But as you can see, there's 3 of them. They're not all awake. And then eventually they're all awake as you get the bombs. Somebody set up us the bomb. Cauldron said, this is so 1983 Commodore 64. Yeah, it's hard to argue that. Now, as I said at the beginning of the stream before most people joined, I actually had a Commodore 128 back in the day. Shit. But all I pretty much did with it was use it in Commodore 64 mode because there was hardly any software for the 128. So it was basically just like Commodore 64, but it had double the RAM, 128K. And there might have been other differences too. There was aesthetic differences, but those aren't really important. But yeah, I was just always booting it up in 64 mode to play C64 games. And Tim D said I actually use a USB one for a computer emulation. Cool. That's all arranged in DOSBox. Yeah, I've got this one here is a Bluetooth. I like it quite a bit. But I sometimes wish I had more of a regular old school joystick. Whoa. Hey Janice, how's it going? Whoa. I'm not pressing the button, so I'm not sure what's causing that. that time I pressed the button. Janice, how was your sushi dinner? Janice is a friend of mine he really likes the game Chrono Trigger a lot. And in fact, he's from Hong Kong. And he actually, you know how a lot of people from that area of the world, if they come to the US, they adopt an American name. Like, if you're from China, you might come over here and adopt the name John or something like that. But Janice here is so cool. He is such an awesome, or such a hardcore fan of the game Chrono Trigger that he chose the American name of one of the characters from Chrono Trigger named Janice. And Janice mostly knows NES and SNES, or as they called them in Asia, Famicom and Super Famicom. And Janice says I just loaded a ROM hack with Chrono Trigger onto my handheld. All right, what does the ROM hack do? Cauldron Starter says hardly any software. I think like 2 or 3 games. Yeah. I call it hardly any. Yeah, it's a bit of an understatement. You're right. It was like there was like barely anything. And Stu actually pointed out to me in a private message a couple weeks ago that he used to use some special like sprite animator thing in C128 mode, and I remember that too. I used that too. That was like the only thing I ever used it for. I think that I might be wrong, but there was this thing called Geos or Geos. I don't know how you say it. It was like a rudimentary GUI for Commodore. It was called GEOS, and I think there might have been a special 128 mode version of that as well that might have used, well, taken advantage of the extra RAM, but I'm not sure. I feel it rings a bell a little bit, but I'm not quite sure. Flames of Eternity, is that the name of the ROM hack, Janice? It's funny, I'm so engaged in the conversation, I'm kind of going on autopilot in the game right now. I kind of like pause for a moment. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Have you ever done that? Like you're just kind of on autopilot. Like, sometimes I'm driving and I do that, and it's not like I'm zoning. It's not like I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing while I'm driving, but I'll just be like, oh, am I already like 90% to my destination? I didn't realize it. Okay, let's let this bullet do its thing before I go up more. All right. All right, so now that we got the ladder built, we can do this and hopefully not screw it up. Okay, do I jump across? This looks dangerous. Guess it's do or die. Oh, that ends the level, right? Yeah, I remember it's weird. You have to get these in a certain order to maximize your points, or the level just ends. And Tim D chimed in that GEOS is basically a desktop interface. That's right. So I don't know. I'm thinking there might have been a 128 mode of that, although it was for 64 as well. I'm not entirely sure though. And I remember we loaded that up in my household. I think my brother was very curious, I think. Or maybe my dad was. And it was cool. It was like, wow, look at this. And then what do you actually do with it? All right. Like, imagine trying to use something basically like Windows, but you have no RAM. Something like an early Windows 2 or something like that. But like not even 1% of the the RAM. Well, probably 1% might be understating it a little bit. But yeah, basically the 128 was a glorified 64 that had more potential, but not really, not really much going on with it. But yeah, 64 was it. There's so many games for Commodore 64 that when I downloaded from archive.org this giant archive file of like every ROM available, it was 18 gigabytes and zipped. Now that said, I have like for each game I have several different versions because different crackers worked on each one, but still it's a ton of ROMs. Microsoft was still using DOS back then, that's for sure, Tim. This level is called Look Out Below. So I'm doing better than I did 2 weeks ago so far. Look Out Below. I don't remember what this is about, unfortunately. I think things are going to fall. But in what manner exactly? Oh yeah, you get a bomb and a piece of the ceiling tries to kill you. It's never safe in Jumpman universe. So as you can see there, I was just basically baiting that bullet, trying to trigger it. Make it very upset by triggering it. So how's your week off doing, Janice? Or how's it going, I mean? Yeah, you gotta be careful with these things. I don't know what's gonna fall. It could be a floor, it could be a ceiling. It's all relative to where you're standing, right? Ah, of course they put one right above you. I was just thinking, would they be as mean? Literally, as I was getting that bomb, I was literally thinking, would they be so mean to drop the ceiling directly above you and then plop. There it went. I did not react in time enough. See, my reaction time is not what it once was. That's what happens when you become an old fart. trying to play. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. Yeah, this is one of those games where you don't have any ability to fall even like a half inch. Ah, oh. Stop it, stop. Okay, okay, okay. My thought there was they wouldn't be even meaner by making the floor fall from underneath. I should have expected that one because of the symmetry of the level. All right, let's finish this up. Hopefully having only lost like 3 lives and not any more than that. But that remains to be seen. Ah! God damn. Aldrin says, chronograph trigger. Geez, remember when Square actually made great games? Oh no! That was bull! That was crap! Yeah, I mean, I know it's old school, it's 1983, but they could have given you a little buffer at the edge, like just some empty space, so you could see a bullet coming. But hey, you gotta take advantage of every pixel when you have this low resolution. Okay. Right, you meant Chrono Trigger, sorry. Yeah, autofill will do that. Oh, Hotfoot, okay. Okay, I think I remember this one. And Janice says, I like this game's color scheme. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun game, Janice. And it does look pretty attractive in its own simple way. Okay, okay, let's trigger some of these. Yeah, let's get up this ladder. Hotfoot, where is the fire? It's gonna be fire on the floor. I just don't remember how it manifests exactly. You walk around and like, oh shit. Okay, that's, I don't like that. Okay, I guess this one's gonna do the same. Yep. Oh! Okay, so when you jump, you create fire. I have created fire. I'm trying to remember how that gets you, though. It seems to be underneath you. Does it not matter at all? It must matter in some context. Can't think of how, though. Maybe when you're going... Oh, it's destroying the floor. So you can't really repeat yourself too much or you get screwed, I guess. Like, you can't backtrack too much. Oh. Didn't expect that. Oh. Oh. Okay, at the bottom it just happens all over the place when you don't even press the jump button. Oh my goodness, how am I going to get those bombs? Or do I not even have to get them, maybe? It's killing the ladders, too. Oh, crap. Okay. Shit. Yeah, this is getting bad. I'm gonna run out of floor in a moment. Okay. Can I make this jump like this? No! I want to jump to the lower platform. Okay. I guess I gotta do something crazy like this. Okay. Okay, that doesn't finish the level, so I do have to get these down. These ones down here. Oh! That sucks. Any game like this where you can't fall an inch, it'll get me every time. That's that. Total score 14,250. And Tim D says, looks like the computer is playing Duck Hunt. Yeah, it's shooting at me. And I'm like jumping, trying to avoid the bullets. Alright, can we enter our name here? Let's try to do it. M. So slow scrolling. P. W. And it has a separate high score for how much bonus you get. That's interesting. Janice says, what the Yeah, that's how this game is. You can't fall an inch in this game. It just kills you. It's very mean-spirited. Yeah, you have to get used to the weird logic. All right, I'm gonna play a little. I know I've been playing this a lot, but I'm gonna play some weird levels, and I'm gonna hit the randomizer button and see what shows up, and then we'll play something else. Robots 2. You know what? Let's just say screw it. I don't want to repeat the same levels. Well, what shall we play? Here's the list that I've been focusing on. If anybody wants to look and call out one, or you can call out another name as well. A lot of these are games that are well respected by Commodore fans, but I've never played. Some of them I have played. In fact, I played Montezuma's Revenge last week. Uh, Generally, I like to play games that aren't like, a game that was on every platform and the arcade as well, like Donkey Kong or something like that. But I do have some games that are on a lot of consoles, like River Raid on this list. And I'm gonna pick one at random if nobody has any requests. How about? Oh, okay. I was gonna say Parallax, but Janice wants to see Bruce Lee. Yeah, let's play a little Bruce Lee. No, so last year on Bruce Lee's birthday, I did a stream where I played 3 different Bruce Lee games, but I'll play this for sure. Because there are 2 homebrews. There's the classic Bruce Lee game and 2 homebrews. I remember one of them I liked and one of them I didn't. I think you were watching that one, Stu. If you're still here, Stu. There's a game called just plain Bruce, by the way. I don't know what that's about. Bruce. That's for his, that's the imposter, maybe, the knockoff, cheap knockoff of Bruce Lee. There actually are, cheap knockoff Bruce Lee movies. Yeah, Bruce Lee is a good game, and Shannon says, "Don't think, drink." He showed me a Bruce Lee T-shirt he had today, and it showed Bruce Lee drinking a beer, and it said, "Don't think, drink." Anyway, I just kind of missed that paragraph. Hopefully, it's not necessary. All right, let's warp speed it. Here he is, Mr. Bruce. And this is a fun little platformer from 1984, programmed by Ron J. Fortier. I don't know how he says it. Graphic art by Kelly Day. It's kind of funny. Some of these old games, it's like they consider a guy who designed it and did like 8 different roles. They just call him the programmer. All right, let's try to play. Is it ready? I'm not sure. I'm pressing the fire button and space bar. I'm going to just leave it on warp speed for a bit. There we go. But yeah, this is a good game. If you're expecting much fancy martial arts, it's not really like that. So really, if you're looking for, something very Bruce Lee-like, I don't know if it fits the bill per se, but it's a fun platformer. You pretty much just do a simple punch or you can do a jump kick, and that's like pretty much it. That's one fun thing about this game is you can have another player play as the Green Yamo. So there's this green sumo wrestler who's one of your enemies. There's basically only 2 enemies in this game. And they're chasing you throughout all the levels. There's the ninja and the Green Yamo. Let me make this a little louder because I think it's a little lower. All right, let's just play. Bruce Lee. Oh, let's try switching the joysticks. There we go. Commodore has this thing, I talked about this last time, where a lot of games expect the second joystick port, but it's not perfectly consistent. Some games expect the first. Very strange. So, did I accidentally make it 2-player? Because this Green Yamo is just standing there. I think I might have accidentally left it on the opponent. But let me see if I go near him, will he start to bother me? Yeah, I think I accidentally put on 2-player, because look, he's just standing there. So let me try to reset. How can I do that? Soft reset. Will that not... Oh, he's moving. Okay, he's alive. Okay. You have to get these lanterns. I don't know why. I think some of them just give you points, but some of them trigger things like opening up doors. Now it seems like our volume's a little on the low side, actually, despite the music being blaringly loud. Yeah, this green Yama's gonna give me grief now. I've seen, like, people who can play this game without actually fighting the enemies. They just run by them. And there's kind of a cheesy thing you can do. As long as you are above them in elevation, like you're higher than them up, you know, like you're like at the top and they're below you, they don't actually move. It's very weird. So I've seen people that kind of take advantage of that. Try to get away. Catch him on the chat, but I don't want to get killed here. Is there a pause, P or something? Space? I guess I could probably a way to pause the emulator. But yeah, you want to get these lanterns. They're not light bulbs, Janice. And I don't think you have to get them all, but I'm not sure. I know some of them are important because they open up parts of the level. And yeah, this guy, the fat green sumo wrestler, I don't know who he's supposed to be. I don't know if there was a Bruce Lee movie that had this character. I think I looked that up once out of curiosity, and the answer was no. But he's just a thing they invented for the game. I just lost a life because I got hit too many times. I think I have to run back to the left. Accolade games, yeah, Accolade made a lot of great games, I think. Uh-oh, it crashed. Well, so much for that, I guess. Well, I could try a different version of this ROM, and then I'll give up if that crashes too. It could be the emulator. We'll try this one by Crackman. I don't know. I got a hard reset first, probably. Crackman. So now I can catch up on the messages. So, a little while ago, Cauldron of Stardust said, being able to put your name to the game you made was something programmers fought for. Yeah, that's true. One of the reasons Activision was founded. Ex-Atari employees who were mad they couldn't get credit. Right, that's why we saw David Crane's name on Pitfall and stuff. That's true. Very good point there. And Cauldron of Stardust says, green guy has hair like Heihachi from Tekken. I don't know which character that is. Yeah, let's accelerate. Yeah, I'm going to try again. You know, if it crashes again, I'll give up. But, yeah, emulators can be finicky. In fact, the original hardware could be finicky sometimes. Okay, we can skip the intro music this time. Let's go. Ideally, you run really fast. You don't waste your time waiting for these enemies to appear. Because they take a little while, as you can see. They take like... I think the first guy, the ninja, takes about 10 seconds, and then the green Yamo takes maybe another 10 seconds-ish to just appear. So now, you can land on their heads, which you saw me do before. So now I can just kind of grab the lantern to try to get out of here before he hits me. But I missed one. But you can see I can just kind of take advantage of the fact that they disappear when you switch screens. Hey Carlos, how's it going? And Carlos says, yo, what is up, C64 nuts? Good to see you again, Carlos. Yeah, so we're playing some Bruce Lee. And I was saying earlier, Carlos, that there's at least two ROM hacks, or not ROM hacks, but like homebrewed games that are based on this engine, I guess you could say, or they're remakes, or not really remakes, they're all different levels. And there was one of them I liked and one I didn't. Shoot, that was bad. Oof, we kick each other. Oh, I hate when this happens. Okay, I got him first. Yeah, so I took a few hits. The green Yamo hits harder than the ninja because he's very fat. And fat hits hard. Oh, that was the wrong move to do. You don't expect me to be able to beat this game. I can't even use my typical excuse that I haven't played it in 30 plus years, because I did play this on Bruce Lee's birthday, which I believe in November last year. I did a Bruce Lee stream where I played this and those homebrews that I had mentioned. Oh, it is comical the way people knock each other around and land on each other. So the green Yamo just drop kicked me and made me land on the ninja. Now, unfortunately, I have to go down there. But here we go. Let's try to run it out. Okay, that's good. And Carlos says, I loved this game. One of the few I actually finished back in the day. Yeah, I finished this one too. It wasn't too hard, but it was challenging a little bit. Yeah, so cool. And Cauldron says he hits hard because of his Speedo power. That could be it. Maybe Bruce Lee should wear Speedos. Take that ninja. So these white things that kind of scroll horizontally. Oh, great. They're like I call them traps. They just kill you if they touch you. Oh, come on, Yamo, give me a break. There he goes. I killed him with that trap thingy. All right, let's get the timing right here. There we go. Oh no! See, that's one problem with these. Well, with the game is you get like caught on pixels, and then a trap can kill you. All right, there we go. Hopefully it'll kill the ninja. Cool. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think that'll work out, even though I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I totally meant to do that, yeah. I was being slick there. Yeah, the sequels are pretty cool. There was one of them I liked better than the other, but one of them had new characters, like, what the heck is the name? Shoot, I don't want to get stuck up here. I remember this can be a pain. Oh, no. Okay. Can I outpace it at this point, or am I done? I just have to run into the spike. I think I can do it. Yeah, I can outpace the scrolling upward, but it's a little bit tedious. I have to go to the right or the left. I'll go right. Oh, look, it stopped. Okay. These guys are going to harass me as soon as I get on their level. Yeah, the Speedo power. Okay. Let's get the timing right. Hopefully that's good. And we're good. It's good. Thanks for joining, Carlos. Carlos says, good to see me and the whole crew. It's good to see you too, Carlos. All right, we gotta get this. It's kind of, you fall so slowly, it can be difficult to pull this off. Trying to think, if you just want to fall, I guess as soon as you see it, you could fall. That's probably good enough. Or you could do it a little bit earlier, like probably now. Yeah. It's like you float like a feather. That's why Bruce Lee is so awesome. When somebody hits him, he just falls to the ground like a feather, so he doesn't get hurt too badly. I don't know, I got nothing. Yeah, he killed him. Shoot, I missed that lantern. Get away. Oh no, he killed me. The damn Yamo killed me. Take that ninja. This is one of my examples. When I argue with young people on places like Reddit about gaming, sometimes I mention this game because I'm going to sound like the oldest fart here, but there's so much revisionist history in the video game where people say basically anybody who watches me regularly has heard this rant about 10 times. But there's this idea that there was like basically Atari and some early arcade games and a bunch of total crap, and then there was Nintendo. And then people make these sweeping statements like The Legend of Zelda was the first game that didn't take place in just the confines of one screen, and there was like a beginning and an end. And so one time a guy mentioned that exact comment. I was like, what are you talking about? Off the top of my head, here's like 30 games. And I remember one of them was Bruce Lee that I mentioned. And his reply was, nobody knows those games. And I was like literally like flipping off my screen like, screw you. Stop trying to say my childhood didn't exist, essentially. I really get it. That really touches a nerve. That revisionist history that these young noobs have. I mean, I like Zelda. It's a great game. But that's not the point, really. Right, so do you die if you get pushed off the bottom? I guess not. Okay, so these things, yeah, you saw me hit one of these before, but now I have to run across like this, and it goes back the other direction once I get those lanterns. And now what do I do? Do I go back left, or can I climb up? I guess I have to go back left. And then we go up. And the green Yamo and Ninja are giving me a break. I guess because I'm underground or something. No, they came underground. I don't know. It's just they arbitrarily are giving me a break. Certain levels don't have them. What's the proper play here? I guess I want to jump to the far right. Or can I just fall straight down? I don't think I can. Okay, let's jump to the far right. Oh no! Oh, how did it have to be like that? Timed just like that too? The little white thing. I landed right on it. Okay, what's happening here? All right. I guess I could try just falling straight down there. Either that or I have to just kind of improve my jump somehow. I feel like I hit this, I'm going to use my drawing tool here. I feel like I might have hit this thing here that messed up my fall. Messed up my jump. All right, so let me, I feel like the right is still the right way to go. I feel like that's what I used to always do. But I have to try not to hit my face into that little thingy that I circled. Let's just go. No. Oh, frickin' frick. And Cauldron says, I'll be honest, like many other American gamers, I was a console-centric gamer. I never knew about the existence of the C64 until YouTube. And that's totally cool. But to me, it's just when somebody's like making these sweeping statements like, this is the first thing to do, blah, blah, blah. And they don't even know better. You know, a lot of people, yeah, NES is great. And NES really made video games explode like single-handedly. And I don't fault anybody who pretty much knows NES mostly and, you know, stuff from that point onward. Anyway, I'm not sure. Should I try falling? Let's try falling. Okay, I'm gonna get right on the edge. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna overshoot it. Maybe not. Okay. All right, cool. That's all I have to do, I guess. Now that I have no lives left. Carlos says Bruce Lee was just plain fun. Great game mechanics and immensely gratifying gameplay. Yeah, I agree. It's all good. Good stuff. I think I have the original disc back there. If anyone wants me to dig it up. It's probably not fun for me to spend 5 minutes digging for a floppy disk. But I did do a video maybe about a month ago or a month and a half or so, in which I just kind of showed off a bunch of old floppies without loading any of them, just showing the physical floppies, and I talked about each thing that I remember, each game that I remember, and I showed some screenshots of the games too. Okay, here's the Yamo and the Ninja. They're bothering me. Look at the way he's running back and forth. Ah, there. What a moron. What a maroon, as Bugs Bunny would say. Okay, that opened up the left door here. They're unhackable. Oh, sorry, what did you guys say? Tim D bought his Commodore 64 in '86. Cool. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh, no, the Ninja's gonna bother me now. I was trying to be just on the edge, but I just... Yeah, let's go to the left, I guess. Actually, what do I want to do here? Yeah, let's let him get caught in this mess. Ha! Stupid Ninja. Oh no, the ammo. Yeah! Yeah! Sorry, I'm Bruce Lee. I should be like, whoa! Okay, where the hell do I go? I guess up. Okay, I'm back here. And now the cow is moving. Hear that? Whatever that thing is. I call it a cow. Oof. Okay, now we have to deal with dangerous spikes. I'm on my last life. If I fall into the spikes, it's all over, folks. See, this platform is kind of appearing on one area and the other alternating. It shouldn't be that hard. Gives you plenty of time. Cool. And there's no Yamo or Ninja to bother me. Okay, down we go into another labyrinth. I think these are things that explode upward too, right? Yeah. So I have to do this. Uh-oh. I don't think they can climb down at least. They're too stupid. Come and get it, Yamo. Ah, I was hoping the trap would get him. Okay, still alive. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. Eat it! Oh, I can't go here. Okay. Wait, what do I have to do? Oh, is that a lantern on the left? Yeah, there's lanterns I have to... They like blended in with the background. I didn't realize it. Okay, I forgot about that. Shit, I'm gonna die here. I don't want to die. Oh, I can't go back down, can I? Okay. So I guess I missed one, hopefully inconsequential lantern. Let's go! Yeah, Armor Battle is a fun Intellivision game. By the way, I might be doing an Intellivision stream sometime soon. I do that once in a while. But there's this, I don't know what they are, a company or just a Facebook group. And they're asking Intellivision streamers to stream at their booth at a convention. Like, not actually in the booth. When basically they'll have a screen up at this booth and they want Intellivision streamers to play games. I think they might make homebrew games. I'm not sure. They're called like NTV Prime or something like, or NT Prime. What the hell am I doing now? Can I go up on this thing? No. I don't know why I don't remember this room. Where do I go? I can climb up here, but then what? Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all for some reason. Okay, so I got some stuff in there, now I go in this one. In you go. Okay. Guess we're going to the right. So you can climb up these things, right? Yeah, I guess that does it. Okay. AD&D game is great. I love that. Probably my favorite one is Utopia. I've actually introduced that to my son. He's 14. We play it once in a while. For a while, it was our weekly Sunday ritual to play some Utopia. Now, just once in a while, but... And yes, you can be proud of me that I got my son into Intellivision. Alright, looks like the way to go is to drop down on their heads, unfortunately. I don't want to be in the fray with them, but I guess I have to be. Let's just run to the left now and try to get them into the traps. Cool. Question is it worth trying to get that middle lantern? Let's do it. Instead of thinking about it. If any of you guys like Vectrex, by the way, once a month I do a Saturday Vectrex stream. Otherwise, I just do random games that are sometimes new, by the way, on Saturday. But the first Saturday of the month, I do a Vectrex stream that I call Saturday Night Vectrex in the Dark. And I play Vectrex. I got those things. I think it gave me an extra life. And yeah, I love Vectrex. I have a recent obsession with it. I only saw one in person for the first time in 2019 at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. And I had to have one. And then I had to stream it. That's what started all this streaming business that I do. I just really wanted to stream Vectrex when I got it. It was when the pandemic started. It was like a lonely Saturday night. I was like, I'm gonna point a camera to this Vectrex and see what happens. That's where it all started. Making me nervous. Okay. So that's bad, obviously. So obviously my strategy wasn't perfect there. I might want to jump straight up on one of these. Let's see how I do. Like that. Oh, crap. Now I'm on my last life. Okay. This might be the end of Bruce Lee for tonight. Let me think. So notice these are not all equally spaced apart. There's some that are, it's like every other one is a little closer or wider. Okay. I feel like I just gotta go. I don't really see a clear plan per se. Alright, that's game over. And that was Bruce Lee, a great game. Um, Obviously I don't quite have the skill I used to have, or I just need some practice, but it's a great game nonetheless. And yeah, if you guys want to request any game, I'll play it. If it's a very involved role-playing game or something like that, I'll probably just either choose not to play it or just like start it to get the gist of what it's about. But I did select a bunch of games and put it on this list that I was thinking about possibly playing. Most of these I haven't played before. Some of them I have. Um, so yeah, feel free to call out something, or I'll just pick something in a little bit. Exploding Fist 3, says Carlos. I only know of. Well, let me see what I have. I know of the first one. I didn't know there was a third. Well, let me see what I got. I know there's International Karate, which looks very similar. And that's apparently a four-player game, which I didn't know was even a thing that existed really. But I'll try a Way of the Exploding Fists, and if there's a three, I'll try it. I don't know if I have that. I see Way of the Exploding Fist. I only see one of them. Yeah, but I just oh look, there's one called two apparently. That's weird. Are you talking about that Sticks of Death game? Because I think I had that. Well, let me try this one first, and then I'll try Sticks of Death if that's what you're talking about. Cauldron Starter says, "Oh dear God, no, not exploding fist. That sound effect rips my ears to shreds. I can't. What does that sound? You mean the wah when they're fighting? I can put the volume on low if it helps. I do like the music quite a lot though. This was actually an amazing fighting game back in the day. Fist 2. This is not the title screen I remember. I wonder if I loaded the wrong one. But hey, I'll try it. But yeah, the file name looked like it was just Way of the Exploding Fist, so not sure what to make of that. And we're in warp speed mode to make it load faster, and yet it still takes a long time. Yeah, Way of the Exploding Fist should be the full name. This is apparently a sequel I had never heard of. Oh wow, look at this. I guess I'm right in the game. Here we are. And you can turn around. It's good to know. How do I like attack them? I'm pressing the button and moving. Alright, moonwalking. I can go left or right apparently. It's possible you can only throw punches and kicks once you fight somebody. Here we go. Oh yeah, now we can do it. Oof. I'm doing too well here. Yeah, I lost a life already. Alright. Let's just try again. Dust ourselves off and try again. So the one I remember, the first one, is more like a Karate Champ style game. Yeah, I got him. He dissolved into the dirt. Oh man, He must be made of liquid. He's like the Terminator or something. T-1000. I like this guy's gait. He looks like he's got not the best posture, but he's walking along. Okay. Oh, we're in a cave. What's that sound? Sounds creepy. Do I have to go up? What is that? Is that a ladder? Oh yeah, a ladder. Oh, who's this guy? He's got a mask. Oops. Okay, got him. I'm wondering why there's two sets of scores on the top. Maybe that's the enemy, even though he's a computer opponent, is giving him a score. Oh, what is this? Meditate? Okay, I'm healing up at this shrine. That's cool, taking a nap. And Cauldron said at least the music is overpowering the bad sound effects. Okay. And Carlos says great mood. Yeah, I like the mood of this game. Pretty cool. Alright, so I healed up over there. I guess I can probably go there anytime, perhaps? Not really sure of that. Maybe? Can I go to the right? It looks like it. I bet there's an enemy here. No. Okay, you're outside again. But in a different area. Can I walk into the water? I would think probably not. It's gonna kill me though, that's the question. Guess I gotta try it, right? Okay, I can walk in. It's not deep. At least not yet. Can I jump while in the water? Actually, I can't seem to jump while I'm not in a combat anyway. I guess we're in a combat now. Oops, turned around by accident. I want to do that kick. Ah. Gotta pull back the block when he's about to hit me. Fortunately, I'm almost dead. Okay. Oh, it got me in the nuts. Alright, so am I back at the start again? Looks like it. That sucks. Let's check out the right side. I'm walking along this log over a precarious chasm. Okay. Another log over a chasm. Is one of them gonna break, though? That'd be cool if you're fighting on one and you can knock a guy off. That's like Mortal Kombat stuff, though. Can't expect Mortal Kombat level stuff in this game. Alright, what's happening? Uh-oh. Hey, it's a guy with a baseball cap. It's me. It's me. It is green, though. Yeah, I couldn't fool him. I tried to jump over him. Oh. The facing can be a little tricky sometimes. In any more recent fighting game, like, you know, Street Fighter 2 and its ilk, you automatically turn around. Not in this game. Oh. Oh. I'm not hearing enough vocalization, so I have to make it happen myself. So somehow I like lost all control here. I'm not really doing too well. Punch him. I think he's just blocking a lot of me, and jumping over a lot of my kicks and stuff. Ah. Hadouken! Yeah, he's hard to hit, this guy. It's his baseball cap that gives him power. Yeah, I hit him in the back of the head that time. Oh, you got me. Sorry, Calder. Yeah, Calder and I lost to a guy in a trucker hat. Let's try him again, though. I want my vengeance. Do you have unlimited lives in this game? But you just... I guess if you're starting back at the beginning, it's more like a reset. So maybe that's how it works. Yeah, I am very embarrassed. Alright, let's get this guy this time. I'll just walk on over with my poor posture. Mosey on down. Doom doom doom. Looking for a fight. Okay, trucker, let's do this. Yeah, I got a good kick to the head. I mean, he gave him a kick to the head. Yeah, take that, you bastard. You melted into the ground with your trucker hat. Yeah, he's like a mopey teenager. That's how I looked during the grunge era. But they had the shaggy hair going and everything. Probably I was wearing a flannel. Alright. What are we doing now? Oh, ladder. There we go. Okay, we got some mountains in the background. Can we go this way? Looks like it. We fall in. I had no idea this game existed. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, you do fall through. Okay. The other one I walked over with the ladder, so I thought I didn't have to worry about it. The ladder, like, supports you as you're walking over it. Apparently. If you're enjoying this crazy stream, make sure you hit that like button. Then I know which streams to do in the future or what kind of streams. Okay, so how do I jump over? Oh, okay, I was practicing my jump. I thought I was going to fall in just there. There we go. You actually hit the opposite direction. I hit up and left to do that flip. Thanks for the likes, guys. Wait, is there a door over there? Let's go back. Looks like a door. But I can't go in. Do I have to get a key or something? Oh, I just kicked the whole wall down. That's what you get for making a wall out of paper. And Carlos says, I remember having to map out the world on graph paper. That's cool. I did that for some games. Pitfall 2, definitely. I remember I actually didn't do that in Pitfall 2 back in the day, but I remember struggling to find my way around. And in recent years, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, I decided to play through it. But I pulled up a map on the internet, and it was so easy once I had that in front of me. Did I just go around in circles? I hope not. I think I did, probably. I don't know, I'm getting lost a little bit, so now I can see the need for mapping it out. But, oh, here we gotta fight a trucker hat guy again. Oh no, he hit me pretty hard. Oh crap, let's block a lot, I guess. Shoot, I don't mean to be doing that move. Alright, I'm dead. Back to the beginning, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna call out there. So that's cool. I didn't know that game existed. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. In a lot of these early games, when everything looks repetitious, you don't have like landmarks to go by too much. It can be really difficult. Sure, no problem. Carlos says, thanks so much, man. Great memories. Yeah. Well, hey, we got more things to come, just not that game anymore. But I'm curious about how the naming of these. I might not have the first one, or it would be a crapshoot to guess which one is actually the first one. But that's okay. I'll play something else. Yeah. I don't even play an old favorite of mine that I never finished, but I always wanted to. I was looking for a walkthrough of this game, but I couldn't find one. And I remember finding one a long time ago, but a long time ago meaning like 10 years ago. This game is called Master of Magic. Most people, if you talk about, hey, do you remember that old game Master of Magic? They'll refer you, or they'll think you're talking about the Microprose game for DOS from like 1990, 1995 or so. But I used to like this game quite a bit. Exactly, Carlo. This game had the best music ever. It's not like super great gameplay, but it had this great, really, if you ask me to name top 5 musical scores for a game of all time, one of them would be this game. It has good atmosphere. It's kind of almost like a roguelike, but it's not randomly generated levels. And there are some, like dead ends and things like that are kind of like, well, don't really like that part of the design, but it is a fun game. And you are basically this dude, this random Joe, with his jeans or tights or whatever those are, and sneakers and all that. And he kind of gets sucked into a fantasy world with skeletons and orcs and things like that. And yes, it is Hubbard, called Cauldron of Stardust. Anytime you see something like an orchestra playing Commodore music, or some band that records Commodore music, this is one of the songs they do because it's just so good. Very atmospheric. And Tim D said you should look for Uchi Mata. It is a fight game. Oh, I don't know that one. For Commodore? I could try that after this if it's for Commodore, because I should have like every game basically. Anyway, this does take a while to load. We will do the warp speed. But I know it goes right from this screen to the music, so I almost don't want to skip the beginning of the music. Now, it sounds like an old fart again. There was something about the load time that kind of built suspense. And because you had invested some time into it, you wouldn't just pop in a game and play it for 5 seconds and say, oh, this is stupid. You would give it a shot. Again, that makes me sound like the oldest fart, but it's kind of true. Not sure what's happening here. I've seen this like purple color sometimes when it doesn't work. In my experience, that was with tapes generally only, so I'm not sure if... I mean, I'm not using the tapes anymore, so I'm not sure what is going on with that. But let me try something quick. Sorry about this, guys. I would have to usually enable this thing to make it work if I'm using those tapes. But let me try a hard reset and try a different ROM. They got all these different ones, as you can see. Try this one, I guess. And Carlos says tons of great interviews online with him talking about Hubbard, and the inventive techniques he came up with to get around the limitations of the SID were quite impressive. Yeah, I've glanced at some things like that before. Yeah, apparently he was a genius. Okay, unfortunately I had the warp mode on, so you missed the beginning of the song here and the beginning of this intro. Let me see if I can get the intro to wrap around. Here we go. There we go. Programmed by Richard Darling. Art by James Wilson. Music by Rob Hubbard. Oh, come on. I wanted the story. This is a demo. Okay. Not me playing. Here we go. Whilst exploring underground caverns, you chance upon a deep black pool. This is just what I do, A ripple on the mirror smooth surface draws you closer to the edge, and a powerful hand slides out and swiftly drags you under. It is the hand of Delric, the master of magic, who plunges you into a strange mystical world of magic and evil. It is written in the book of magic that only Delric has the knowledge which blends time and space into a powerful spell to return you to your own world. He will not cast this spell until you have retrieved the lost amulet of immortality, for without it he will grow old and die. He teaches you some useful spells, and you embark on your dangerous quest. He just gets a random Joe to save his life. I like to imagine that he's kind of going through people serially, like he goes through hundreds of them. And please just, he grabs a person in, please get me the amulet of immortality. That person dies, and repeats like 100 times. Aldrin says, Darling Brothers were important to NES and kids like myself. So they created the game. No kidding, I didn't know that. All right, let's get into this. So I never beat this game, but I know that if you know exactly what to do, it takes something like 15 minutes. It's not that long, but you kind of have to know exactly what to do. The general idea is I'm trying to fight this Minotaur who has this amulet that I need to win. And I know that to kill the Minotaur, you need the Dagger of Death. To get the Dagger of Death, you have to kill the vampire. To kill the vampire, you need the wooden dagger because you kind of stake him essentially. And other than that, to know exactly where to go, it's kind of difficult. I don't remember all the paths. And I remember when I did play this game on my first Commodore stream, which I did about 2 years ago now, I was going into a lot of dead ends and encountering monsters that I probably didn't need to fight. So basically, I'm going to get lost a lot probably once again and not play optimally, let alone, win or anything. Okay, let's go into instructions. Yeah, it's mostly obvious stuff. Yeah, so you have these stats, mind and body. That's worth mentioning. Body is your hit points, mind is your magic points. And one strategy that's good to do is anytime you're involved in a battle, you use your mind to cast. There's a shield spell. I forget what it's called. And while your shield spell is on, like every turn or so, every X amount of time, your mind will gradually go down. So you want to turn it off when you're done with it. You have to toggle it. If you forget and you leave it on, your mind will keep going down. But you take less body damage while it's on. So that's one of the most useful spells. But you also have other ones like Magic Missile and Fireball. And Janice says it sounds like Castlevania. Well, you'll see it's not really quite like Castlevania. It's not a platformer. Let's play the game. Yeah, I don't need to get into much of this stuff. So you actually have an inventory, and you have one item in each hand. So you have to juggle that a little bit until you get a backpack. If you get a backpack later on, then you can put a bunch of items in the backpack. And it does sound like a lot of tedious inventory management, but it's not too bad the way it's done. It's not like it's not a crap ton of items, so it works pretty well, I think. Here are the spells. It's good to review these for me. Magical Shield is the one that I think is great, that I just described already. Magic Missile, though, produces a fiery arrow which can be directed at any live target in sight. It will cause serious damage to its target, but if it hits, but it has a chance of missing, a high chance of missing. Yeah, so basically you can miss with Magic Missile, and it'll only affect one target. Fireball causes a 15-foot radius fireball to surround you and burn anyone except you in the area. So unlike, say, in Dungeons and Dragons where you shoot a fireball over there and it blows up, it like comes from your body, and in that 15-foot radius, it'll harm everybody. Energy drain. This may be directed at any creature in sight and causes the instant loss of some of its body strength. That's basically doing direct damage, but not a ton of it. So Magic Missile would do more damage, but you can miss. And energy drain does, I think, less damage, but you don't miss, I think. But generally, I find mostly I use Magical Shield. And let's catch up on the chat. Carlos says Atari 2600 Adventure leveled up with great music. Huh. So somebody made a ROM hack of that, you're saying, I guess? And Cauldron said, "Yep, David." Oh, you're saying this game is like that? Okay, it's like Adventure leveled up and with great music. Sure. Fair enough description. And Cauldron says, "Yep, David and Richard Darling created the Game Genie. They also fought many court battles with Nintendo afterwards because it was not Nintendo approved. I remember that. The Darlings won the case, though, because the court said that customers had the right to modify the console as they wished, even with unapproved software." Cool. Forgot about that story. Cauldron, thanks for the reminder on that one. Magic or physical combat. Every living creature, including you, has a body strength. If a creature attacks another creature, it will either score a hit or miss. Pretty much obvious stuff. And you can hit or miss when you attack, and you will do damage if you hit, and you can take damage yourself. Here we go. This game stresses me out. It's like I don't know. You have to do it right. It's just tough. If you do not bring the Amulet of Immortality and place it on the pedestal by the pool, you'll never return home. Let's make sure we get the volume. Even though the music is great, we don't want to drown out my voice too much, or maybe we do want to. I don't know. I believe this is the altar right here. Pedestal, I mean. So you have to go get the amulet and bring it right here. A raised golden platform thickly covered with dust. Now, even though this is kind of RPG-like, you actually don't get experience. You don't level up from killing monsters. All they do is harm you. Except some of them carry weapons and armor that you can use for yourself. So this scroll, I examined the scroll. It said, find protection for your health, gather potions for your stealth, go up and east to find your treasure, beware the Minotaur, be his pleasure. Yeah, so that scroll is just a little note, a little rhyme. Now I don't really remember where to go, unfortunately, so here's a Hellhound off the bat. Yeah, so I'm gonna use the light shield when he gets kind of close. Oh, he's already close. Skeleton too. Sorry, not light shield, it's called magical shield. Okay, the Hellhound hit me already. This isn't good, I don't think I took the right path here. I'm punching these things. Maybe I should do a fireball? Let's just fight him. Yeah, it seems like I'm hitting it. They're hitting me too, though. Come on, let's finish this Hellhound. Oh. Yeah, I killed the Hellhound. Alright, so I'm taking some hits. The bats are not quite so bad. They kind of flutter around like morons. But it is attacking me now. But I believe the skeleton has a weapon, so when I kill him, at least I'll have a weapon. But yeah, this was not the right way to go, I'm remembering now. You don't want to engage in battle with multiple enemies without any weapons. Not the best way to do it. But I kills that guy, now I can pick up the dagger. And, I think it counts as me wielding it if it's in my right hand, so let's just go with it. I think that's right. Okay, I killed the bat. Let's uncast immediately. You don't want to waste mine. You have to really budget your mind and body in this game, so I already took a little more damage than I should have probably. Now, let's see. Carlos is... Well, let's catch up on the chat. Calder says it's not to be confused with Tengen, who used fraudulent methods to access and then crack the NES lockout chip. I remember that. Lockout chip code to make their own cartridges for NES. Nintendo sued Tengen won that case. Julio's got an eternal grin right now with this music track. Nice. And Aldrin said the Darling Brothers cracked the NES lockout chip on their own. Carlos said that was heavy action compared to Ultima 4. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me try to remind myself. Yeah, look at this. You hit inventory and it tells you you're carrying dagger in your right hand. That means I'm wielding it. Nothing in your left hand, and you're wearing nothing but your clothes. At least I got the clothes, right? Don't want to be naked in the dungeon. Yeah, so look at this. This is a dead end even, so this is probably not the smartest way to go. Alright, let's keep doing it. This would be great to have a map of. But yeah, one of the most important things you can do is to turn on that shield and turn it off immediately. I can probably run past the bat, but again, they don't tend to chase you, and they never have any items. Oh, here's an orc. Okay. I meant to get into my menu earlier, but I somehow fumbled that. Let's turn on the shield. Fortunately, he missed me twice as I was turning on the shield. And now I can stab him with the dagger, at least. Okay. Cool, I killed it. I did not take any damage. I can uncast immediately. And now pick up this armor. And let's wear the armor. Oh, that's actually quite good. Alright, let's keep going. I did this last time too. Jesus Christ. Okay, the vampire not supposed to find this early. They make it way too early. Make it way too easy to run into him accidentally though. So that's probably my game right here, because he's gonna follow me forever and I can't kill him without the wooden dagger. I want to try again and not go that way. But let me see. I'm just gonna make sure that the dagger I have isn't wooden. I don't think it is. Yeah. I'll try to escape. I don't think it's possible though. But I did the same thing last time I played. Except I think I found my way here a little bit later than that. Anyway, it's that lower stair on the 3 in a row. I have to remember that for next time. This is a dead end, so that sucks. The spider's bothering me. Yeah, that's it's kind of unfortunate that they make it easy to do that. And I'm dead already just from the... Yeah. Alright, let's try again, though. I want to try again. So we just have to remember not to take that path. And also we know not to go immediately to the left and fight the skeleton and the hellhound at once. And you might be thinking, well, you did get the dagger, and that's right, but I feel like there's better ways to do that. Like you can just fight one guy at a time somehow. Let's try going this corridor, actually. It's a little bit different. Now, if we do get a weapon, it'll be good to get that and then go back to the orc who had the armor. Yeah, that vampire is no joke. Here's a snake. I'm gonna close the door. I'm trying to remember what's supposed to be the ideal thing to fight at first. I feel like there's like a lone skeleton. Gives you a mace or something like that. Or maybe I should just go to the hell out of the skeleton and use like a fireball or something. Bats are bothering me. I always thought it would be cool if somebody made like a true roguelike with randomly generated levels using this engine. So it would be like a different dungeon each time. Oh, the bat got in there. Okay, let's kill the bat. He's harassing me now. One hit. The bats are usually like one hit or two hits, even though I have no weapons yet. I'm gonna leave the door open just so I can remember where the heck I came from. I feel like I'm totally not going the right way here. To be honest. Hey, to the ring. What's the ring do? Protection from evil is described by him. Sure. I don't remember what it does, but it sounds good. Alright, Janice, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. And enjoy the rest of your week off. Should I wear this ring? I don't remember how this works. Let's try it. I like how it works where you see, like, the things that are in your view have that close-up graphic on the bottom. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, I'm totally lost. Okay. Leave that door open again. Maybe I should just fight that skeleton and hellhound at the beginning. But I'm just gonna keep exploring. Carla says, totally original UI. I agree. There's a skeleton. Alright, maybe that'll be a good one to fight. Let's put on the magical shield. And do it. He's attacking me with his hand instead. I wonder if that implies he doesn't have a weapon? I don't remember. So this could be a waste. Alright, it's dead. It does not have a weapon. That sucks, but it is what it is. And this is one of the things you could argue is not good about the design of this game. I like it anyway, but there's certain areas, like this room was totally useless to open because the skeleton doesn't give you anything. There's no concept of experience points in this game for leveling up. It was just a plain bad place to enter. But, you know, really you can just remember not to go there next time. That's another way to look at it. Here's the spider. Magical shield, he hit me. Let's punch it, squish that spider. It's hitting me a lot, unfortunately. I'm just doing this to get out of the way, you know. Because again, you don't get experience points, and something like a bat or a spider doesn't carry things. Alright. backpack, that's good. I mean, it'd be better to have a weapon right now, but backpack is good. You know, I'm gonna map out this game and beat it. I recall my dad doing that. I don't know if he beat it though. My dad, he used to get into video games, but you know, he was a hardworking guy. He had a job and everything, you know. So it was like us kids were all playing games like crazy, and he would occasionally latch onto one game though and like get really deep into it. So he was actually drawing maps to this game, I remember. Okay, we got 2 skeletons. Can I like separate them somehow? Lure one over and lose the other? I'll try that. I don't know if it's gonna work though. As soon as I see one on the stairs, I'm gonna put on the shield. Maybe they don't follow stairs? I think they do. They do go on the stairs, I think. Alright, I'll go through. Where are they? Alright, come and get it. Yeah. Let's catch up on the chat real quick. Commodore said that I've had the same backpack since 8th grade. What? That was back in 1997 that I got it. Carlos said it's a good memory about your dad. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I like to think about some of those fun times. Magical shield. Alright, still punching, unfortunately, and we got a hellhound on the loose as well. We're kind of back to that situation from the beginning of last game where I was fighting these two at once. Hold on, what did it say? Did it say I have nothing to fight with or something? Let me try again. But I can punch, right? Oh shit, I got the backpack in my hand. I have to wear it. Oh man, I wasted some damage on that. That's a mistake you don't want to make. Now I'm realizing I can't use Fireball without uncasting the shield first. I was thinking about that. I'm just gonna... I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna keep going with it. Kill this skeleton first, perhaps. Come on, suck it. Okay, killed the damn skeleton. I can pick up the mace and wield it. That'll take 2 actions. I think it's worth it. It'll kill this guy. It's only 1 action, actually. You don't have to wield. Let's finish off this hellhound there. Now there is a potion that it's like I think 1 or 2 potions of mind and body like throughout the game. It's very you have to budget these things tightly in this game, which I'm absolutely not doing with my body right now. I'm doing well with my mind. Let's check the chat again. Carlos said my dad surprised me with interest in getting me the C64 back in the day, and I was wide-eyed in disbelief. That's great. That's cool. And Cauldron is talking about his lifetime guarantee Jansport backpack. Awesome. Alright, so what's the plan now? Uncast for sure. And maybe not be quite so stingy with my mind, so if I see an enemy in the distance, maybe I'll... magic missile. But this is not quite in the distance, so the question is what to do. I think just the shield is the best way to go since he's like on top of me, basically. Smack him with the mace. The mace should do a lot more damage at least. And hands. Okay, killed it. Has a helmet. Nice. Let's uncast right away as usual. Pick up the helmet. Wear the helmet. Alright. I could go back to the orc and get the armor. Speaking of orc, I just saw 4 enemies: a skeleton, an orc, and 2 helm. Holy crap! Maybe the fireball is called for now. I just don't quite have a feel for what the range is like, though. I know it says 15 feet, but what the heck does that mean? Why don't I try to get them a little bit more bunched up, and then I'll try the fireball. Oh crap! Okay, I have to do it. I'm hoping they're all close enough, but I don't really know. Let's try it. Yes, killed the orc, killed the hellhound. Okay. Now let's put on the shield again. attack, Hellhound. I don't know which one is better to attack. Usually you want to finish guys that will die faster, right? They have less health, but you can't really see that. One thing would be cool if the game gave you a little hint, like how the Ultima games say, like, the orc is barely wounded, or, you know, the orc is severely wounded. That would be cool if they told you that. You could tell if they're almost dead or not. Alright, so let's uncast right away. We're kind of low on both body and health now. Well, not like critically low, for what it's worth. But it looks like we're swimming in items now, so let's pick up, sure, the shield. And I think I need to swap hands because it's in my right hand. Oh, mace in, oh, it's good. Mace in right hand, shield in your left hand. Okay. But to pick up the ring or dagger, I probably have to drop some. So let's drop the, oh, I can put things in the backpack, I guess. Let's drop the shield, it's fine. Pick up the ring. Examine the ring. Which ring am... Protect you from evil, the one I already have on. I don't know if that actually does anything. Ring of Dexterity. That sounds good. Let's wear that ring. So I have both rings on. Okay, so it doesn't limit you to one ring. And Carlos says this game is an adventure and a half. Yes, I agree. Aldrin says, my family did not have a computer until 1994. We had a computer running Windows 3.11. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I know not everybody was a hardcore computer geek, you know, or their families weren't all hardcore computer geeks. But yeah, around 94 or so, when everybody had like a DOS or Windows computer. And Aldrin, oh sorry, Carlos says, extremely immersive game. I agree. Your head would fill in the gaps. Aldrin says you could imagine the battles in your mind. Alright. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Great game. I'm trying to I guess I gotta go closer to the orc to get it back. I didn't realize that it was all the way over there. Now I see it. See the white thing right there? That's the dagger. So let's try to examine. This might be the wooden dagger we need. It's made of wood, so now we can kill the vampire. Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna get that armor from the orc, and then we're gonna stake that vampire. I think it's probably better to get a potion of healing. I don't know where to find it though. I guess I could just wander around, but I feel like I'm probably gonna get killed in the meantime. Yeah, so let's pick up the wooden dagger, and I can put it in my backpack. How do I put in dagger, backpack? Pick up the shield, I guess. Okay, so let's look at our inventory to make sure I got everything right. Mace in the right hand, whack. Shield in the left hand. Wearing the helmet, 2 rings on, and I got the wooden stake in the backpack. Alright. Yeah, that was on my ring finger, sorry about that. Okay, let me think, should I go back? I'm gonna go back and kill that orc. I think I remember where it was. The orc that had the armor, that's gonna be really good to have. I can find the way. Okay, over here. Jeez. In general, I have a problem getting lost easily. Oh, I was not here before, I don't think. There were stairs, right? I took stairs to get here? Where's the map? I need to hit M to show the map. Wish that was a thing. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though, guys. I'm enjoying this, too. This gives me an excuse to play games, so, and also to hang out with people who like the same stuff as me, so that's really cool. Shoot, is this a new place for me? The doors would be open, probably, if I was here. Let me check it out. Yeah, I'm going a new way. I don't know if this is smart. I feel trepidation. What's that the right word? Trepidation. I feel nervous for that one. Shit. Alright, let's attack it. Jesus. I'll just attack it and save my shield. Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know. I think I'm in for it now. I'll just finish it off. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta kill it. Ugh. Okay. I don't know. I think I gotta go back. I really want to find that orc with the armor. Trepidation is a great word. That's true. I feel like I'm close to like maybe a potion or something. What's this? Oh, that was a teleporter. I forgot about that. Where the hell am I now? I'm back in the area where I killed that large group of monsters, I think. Wow. I think. If I find their corpses, I'll know for sure. Now, the corpses don't disappear, I don't think. When I get low, that's the only thing. Okay, there's the sign that I've been here before. Okay. Okay, so the question is, how do we find our way back? Here's a scroll. Shouldn't be that hard. I know it's like down somewhere. I just took a wrong turn or something. Examine the scroll. The dagger of death is a special kind. When used on the Minotaur, it weakens his mind. Yeah, it sure does. Maybe this is where we came from. I think this is it, yeah. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright, let's head back to the orc here at the beginning. That's what I want. I would love it if someone just... I don't know if remade the game is the right word. Do a ROM hack of this, add new things. Maybe tighten the design a little bit. You know, I have some mild complaints about design. Maybe add an auto map. That would be so cool. New levels if you get bored of the original game, perhaps. So I can... Yeah, this is the beginning, right? To the left is that place with the Hellhound and the skeleton that I said I don't want to go to. I think that's where I am. So I think I found the orc up here. So be careful. Okay, this is the place where the bottom stairs is the vampire, where I don't want to go. Oh, the orc. Shit. Here's the orc. An orc. Shield. Finish him! Yes. There's the armor. Okay, let's kill the bat while we're here. Yeah, let's leave the spell on. That's fine. Okay, now we will uncast. And get the armor. I could just go for the vampire now, but I feel like I need to find a healing potion first. So what do I gotta do? Put down the shield for a moment. Pick up the armor. There's the armor. Pick up the shield. Okay, so let's check out our inventory. You're carrying mace in your right hand, shield in your left hand, and you are wearing armor, helmet, backpack, ring, and ring. Alright. So let's see. Carlos said that's all the same. This is a gem, I guess, in regards to my prior comments. Well, here's the main choice, guys. I can go for the vampire now, or I can try to find, like, a healing potion. I know they exist. I think there's, like, very few, but like 1 or 2 each maybe of mind and body. I would really like to get a body healing potion. I kind of have to wander around aimlessly because I don't know where it is. But I could just try to go after the vampire. However, I think with just like 1 or 2 hits, it'll probably kill me. So it's a matter if I hit first with the wooden dagger or not. If you're playing sensibly, we want to find the potion for sure. Yeah, let's just wander around a little bit, I guess. Dead end here. bottom stair is the vampire. We're not going there yet. Oh, spider. Leave me alone, spider. Was it dead end too? I think it was. Yeah, okay, these are both dead ends. So I guess we're going back to the east. Yeah, graph paper is what we need, exactly. You can kind of remember some of the paths, though. Alright, the spider's gonna harass me. I might have to just kill it. Yeah, it's really chasing me. Alright, let's kill it. Oh, it's almost got me dead. That bastard. Okay. I really need the healing potion. What the hell am I gonna do? Don't even want to fight a bat, really. Is there a snake in this area? I might have to, like, magic missile the snake. I think that might be the way to... I remember like, the snake guarding something good. I think it's right here, though, so let's, I guess I'll just have to magic missile or a drain thing. Oh, here it is. Magic missile. Alright, missing thing. Okay. Well... I don't know precisely how the combat mechanics work, but I think if I cast the light, the magic shield, it'll get a chance to hit me in the meantime, and then because I'm so low, I think next hit I'm dead anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go all out with the attack and pray a little bit. Okay, it missed, and I missed too, though. Well, we keep both missing, and I'm like really crapping my pants here. A hit. Okay, one more hit maybe is all I need. I'm guessing. I think he's supposed to be hissing at us, guys, not smiling. Come on, one more hit maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, live to fight another day. But we're kind of on our last leg in both mind and body. I'm getting into it, man, yeah. He died with a smile, exactly. Potion! Potion! Alright, examine it. Which one is it? Potion of healing. Yes, my prayers were answered. Okay, okay. Put down the shield. Make a potion, and there's no point in saving it because I can't take another hit. Drink the potion. Yeah, baby. I was hoping it would fully heal me, but it does not. Good to know. It seems to about halfway heal you. Okay. At least I feel like I can live now. I can survive a little bit. But where to go next? We could just go for the vampire. There is like a sword you can find that's a better weapon than a mace, I believe. Which is no use against the vampire anyway, but it could be useful against other enemies. I think a skeleton has it. I don't remember where you find that skeleton. I was here before. Did I finish exploring this area though? Yeah, I need maps. I'm gonna map this out, and then I can play through it with a map. All right, this is the place, right? The 3 stairs. Yeah. No. Okay, it's not it. I was actually back closer to the start. Strange as that is. Somebody killed the spider. Was there anything else here worth looking at? No. Skeletons on the sides look very unamused. Yeah, they're not happy. They're making Cauldron's face there. Weird how the stairs are like back to back like this. Okay, this is back with a pile of bodies. What about here? Did we check here? I say we go for the vampire. Alright, going back to the vampire. Wields a wooden stake. Wooden dagger, really. Then we can put on magical shield. Just start stabbing him. It took me a long time to figure that out, by the way. Longer than it should have. I mean, it should have been obvious with the wooden dagger. I mean, back when I was a kid. Okay, in there, yeah. Maybe I got up here. Oh, there's an orc. Do I want to fight him? He's gonna track me down throughout the dungeon, I think. In other words, I think I have to. Did I lose him? There he is. Okay. I'm debating whether to use a shield or not, given that my mind is pretty low. Yeah, let's use it. As soon as I see him. Smash. Alright, killed it. It has a mace. One mace is going to be the same as any other, so kind of a wasteful fight. This place had a bat, but I think I chickened out when I saw it. Yeah. Is there anything else worth looking at here? No, just 3 bats. Okay. Get away, get away. Don't chase me, please. No. Oh, you completed this one, Carlos. That's amazing. Hey, I never completed this. Oh, crap. Okay. That might have the sword I need, though. The skeleton might have. Let's put on the shield. This might be the end of my mind, though, until I can find the potion. Let's, go for the Hellhound first. I don't know. Yeah, I never completed this game. A little embarrassing. It is challenging, though. You have to do it all right, essentially. Oh, it's just a dagger. Okay, let's see. I don't think that's the dagger of death. I'm like 90% sure the vampire has that. No distinguishing features. Sure, I'll pick it up anyway. I don't think there's really any practical reason to do it. It's not like your weapon can break and that would be a backup. It's just not a thing in this game. So I'll just put it in my backpack anyway, though. And pick up the shield. Cannot carry that much weight. Oh, weight is a thing? Okay, that's new to me. I guess I'll take out the freaking dagger then. I don't know. Oh no, which dagger is it? What about the scroll? What the heck is that? Oh! There's like some kind of magic scroll in the backpack that I missed. Fortis Fortuna Juva. It must give you some special thing. I'm trying to think though, how would you actually use it? I don't think you can use it. I'm gonna put it back in my backpack. Alright, so let's see, we're gonna take out one of the daggers and then examine it. First one, now we can examine it. Has no distinguishing feature, so we're gonna drop that crappy one. Put down. Dagger. Okay. Take up the shield. So that was a waste of time. Inventory to make sure we're all set. Mace in the right hand, shield in the left. Armor, helmet, backpack, ring, cool. What does Carlos say? Very challenging, incredibly gratifying along the way. Battles give it a sense of randomness since the turnouts are. Since in addition to the UI choices given, yeah. That is true, the battles are a lot of finger crossing. You could argue that's a negative. I don't know, I don't mind randomness though. Like RPG. We're back at the beginning now. Oh, that's where we found ourselves. Okay. I see now. Skeleton with the dagger, remember? Okay. Well, I guess we can go to the vampire. I'm a little concerned that I don't have enough mind and body, but is it this way or is it? You gotta go right. I think the right corridor. Where the hell's the stairs? It's one of these. The triple stairs area, right? Which way? I don't think it's this one. Okay, Carlos says good night from Central America. Yeah, I'm lost. Alright, thanks for joining, Carlos. It's been a lot of fun. And for everyone else, I'm gonna play a little longer. But I'm getting lost easily because I'm stupid. Yeah, have a good night, Carlos. And maybe I'll see you next week for another Commodore stream. That's the Batcave. I don't know, man. This is the start room. But I thought... Okay, let me think about this. When I accidentally found the stairs for the first time, was it this way or this is a dead end? Or no? This must be it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, alright, we're going for it. We're going for the vampire. Maybe you want to stay for one moment, Carlos. Maybe it's not too late. This might be a real error, I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna get ready. We're gonna take out the wooden stake. Okay, I gotta put down something. I guess put down the mace. Alright, Carlos is gonna stay just for this battle. Keep hitting the wrong shit. Take out the dagger. Let me examine just a sanity check. It's made of wood. Here we go. Inventory. Carrying. Dagger in your right hand. Shield in your left hand. And you are wearing armor, helmet, backpack, ring, and a ring. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so the plan is, as soon as I see him, he's very fast, that vampire. As soon as he's like within maybe, this is an approximate measure. This is not a very realistic measurement, but not when he's too far, but not when he's too close either. I'm gonna turn on the shield and just stab him. There we go. I think he's right around the corner. He might wander to me himself, though. They do wander sometimes. Okay, not yet. There he is. Okay, let's cast right now. Magical shield. And we're gonna stab him. Why don't I have attack? Why don't I have attack? Why can't I attack? Okay, it was just a little wonky, like it didn't detect that I was on top of him or something. But now we can do it. Attack vampire. You hit. He's not dead yet. You hit. You killed it. Yeah. All right. All right. Killed the vampire. Let's uncast. Oh. And there's a tiny bit of mind left, but not much. And my body is good-ish. All right. So now I will say again, good night, Carlos. I don't expect you to stay any longer. Thanks for watching. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit much ado about nothing, sort of. But that vampire had gotten me a lot of times before, so I think I got a little bit lucky. You know, there's always a little bit of luck involved in the combat. But yeah, having the wooden dagger definitely is what it's all about. I'm going to drop the wooden dagger. You don't need it anymore. Pick up the dagger of death. Let's examine it to make sure. I think it's a dagger of death. The words dagger of death are inscribed on the blade. Thank you, Carlos. Have a good one. Alright, so we can put that in the backpack. The ring here. Where the heck is it? I can't pick it up. Pick up the ring. Let's examine that one. I don't know which ring it is. Protection from evil, that's the first one. I think it's in the order that I picked them up. The second one was dexterity, right? Let's just verify. Yeah, and the third one is what? No distinguishing features. Alright, I mean, not sure if that means anything. But I will put it in my backpack, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should just take the inscriptions at face value or what. I don't remember. I don't know if I ever figured that out, quite honestly. Okay, but I do need to get my mace. So let's run back and get that. Don't want to forget that. I did uncast, right? Yeah, I uncast it. There's a mace. And let's check the inventory. It's a sanity check. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Inventory. You are carrying mace in your right hand, shield in left. Wearing armor, helmet, backpack, ring, and ring. Okay. Let's continue along this path. Stu said I fell asleep before a long day. What game is this? This is called Master of Magic. I'm having a blast playing this with Carlos and Cauldron of Stardust cheering me on. Carlos just had to go to bed, though. We just killed a vampire. We staked him. He's one of the most dangerous enemies. But you have to get the wooden dagger to kill him. And we have done so. And I've never beaten this game, but I know that when you beat the vampire, you get the dagger of death. And you have to kill him. You have to kill the Minotaur with the dagger of death. Alright, let's see what we got here. This game has great atmosphere and music. We were talking about how this soundtrack by Rob Hubbard is often considered one of the best for Commodore. That every time there's like an orchestra or a band that plays Commodore music, they always play this one. Okay, another ring. I guess that's the last one? No, it's the Ring of Dexterity. Let's just pick it up. No freehand. Put down the shield. Pick up ring. Examine. I think it's the last ring here. Again, Ring of Dexterity. Oh, yeah, oh, here we go. It's large, translucent blue stone fixed to it. I'm not sure if it's helpful. But we're gonna put it in the backpack for now, I guess. Don't forget the shield. And once again, we must sanity check. Cauldron said a very adventurous game for 1985. Exactly. Stu says a Ring of Dexterity is inscribed on it, but it's actually a ring of testicle shriveling. Okay. Hey, you know, to survive this, if it takes losing a little bit of testicle size, it's worth it. It's a very dangerous place. I'm fighting for my life here. Yeah, you can see those 2 meters at the top, Stu. They're mind and body. Mind is basically your magic points. They're very low. The body, I'm about halfway through. Halfway dead. But I was very close to dead before until I found a healing potion. That brought me to where I am now. There's a little lakey thing. What is that? Is that another teleporter thing? Do I want to touch it? Ring of steroids, exactly. I'm actually quite nervous in these wide open areas because it's easy to encounter a mob of creatures and you have like no wall to duck behind or anything. And if you just run really fast, you'll see them all at once and they'll all charge at you. Sometimes if you creep, you can do better. Okay, that sucked. And this is probably my biggest criticism of the game, that there's just some areas that are useless. And it's easy to get lost because there's no auto map and everything looks kind of the same. But at least it's not first person. If it was first person and it had that quality, that would be rough. That's when you really need the graphic. Oh, I'm back here. I looped around where I killed or I backtracked and where I killed it. Let me think about where I want to go now. Oh no, I honestly don't know. I need to find the Minotaur. But ideally I could find a potion of mind or another healing potion. I don't remember if there is a second healing potion. They're very sparing. Very scarce. There's like 1 or 2 each, I would say, is mind and body. Definitely not like 3 of them. Yeah, so there's nothing in the right side of this room either. I don't know what these little yellow dots are on the wall. I was in one place where there was like 4 of those and it was a teleport. So maybe I need to find that area and not go in the teleport. Okay, I was in here. It's a problem. To find where the hell I'm going. It's just taking me back to where I was. Yes. Okay, we'll go there. Just back to the vampire again. Yes. Okay, so let's make a right. Here again. Figure something out. Ah, didn't. So maybe I've totally explored this whole path with the vampire. I should backtrack. I think that's the way to go. Maybe the Minotaur will just jump out at me and that'll end the game. Game with a victory or a loss, I'm not sure which. Probably a loss. Okay, let's think. These 2 stairs were crap. They're both dead ends. Ring of Minotaur summoning. Yeah, I need a scroll of that, perhaps. Or anything. That's the bat cave that had nothing in it. This one a dead end too? I think it is. Okay, it's MD, so they've got to jump off. I'll catch the rest after post. Have a good night, all. See you soon. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Tim. Good chatting with you. And have a good night. Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Don't be a stranger. Alright, let's see. I feel like this might be the right track. Now, did I fully explore? Obviously, I've been here before, and I know I have. I just don't remember if I fully explored this area, or did I just kind of chicken out? I think this one's a dead end, unfortunately. Yeah, I just hate the way some of the rooms are designed. Let's make them walk around the corner and see nothing. Oh, that is my biggest gripe. And again, I would love it if someone could ROM hack this game or redesign it. Let's improve some things like that. I don't know what else to improve. Auto map would be good, because I get lost easily. Dead skeleton. Been here, right? Yep. Probably been in here too. It's a dead end too. Yep. And I know we tried both these stairs. There's a stairs here and a stair on the left around. This stair to the left is dead end, I recall. There's like a spider in there, but it's a dead end. I know I went through these stairs. I don't think I went up this corridor. Or was it just another dead end? Yeah, Stu, you came back just in time for me to, like, done all the exciting parts, and now I'm just trying to find where there's anything but a dead end. Alright, so did I fully explore this area? This is where I had the big mob of monsters. I think there must be another way to go from this large area with all the monsters I fought. There must be a door I missed or something. What is this? Is this a staircase? Did I check the staircase before? Ah, it looks new. Okay, okay, cool. Oh, or not. Damn you. I'm only saying or not because the door probably wouldn't be open, I don't think. Why not try the other door that's still closed? I probably didn't open that. Either that or I saw a monster and closed it in terror. I don't think that's the case. Okay. Let's go through this door. Let's see. In case I encounter a monster, do I want to put on the light shield? I might as well. I keep calling it light shield because I have another game where you have a thing called a light shield, but it's a magical shield. In this game. Okay, I'm just peeking in the corridors. Let's start with the first one. A whole lot of nothing here. And nothing there. Oh. What is the plan if I run into the Minotaur? Can I exchange weapons and stuff fast enough? Probably not. Dead end, right? I guess I can try another part of this. Oh, this is, I've already said this, but this is like, so much good stuff about this game, but why do they do this here? Alright, next corridor, going in order. Did I do this already? No, I did not. But a bunch more dead end, yeah, isn't that fun? Okay, last one, where's the door? Oh, that was the open one, okay. I just saw the thing at the bottom and it distracted me. That's a close-up of the door. Alright, you ready? There could be a monster. Could be a monster. Please don't be another. Why do you do this? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, there's stuff going on actually. Potentially. Not here. Maybe in the door. And there's still the left corridor to explore, but I'm gonna open the door for now. Ah! Snake and a potion. Okay. Snake doesn't want to fight me, it looks like. Alright, let's see. This mind potion, what is it? Potion of Arcanian Intellect. Trying to remember. Let me think for a moment. This could be a trap. Arcanian might be your hint that it's supposed to turn you into an orc intellect-wise, and so you lose mind. And while it was hard to find strategy guides for this game, I feel like if I Google for specifically a potion of Arcanian Intellect, I might find a reference to this. I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, the potion of Arcanian Intellect decreases your magic. Do not drink. That's funny. And I can show you what I found. I found this forum. Dagger of Death. Once you meet the vampire and get the Dagger of Death, you pretty much won the game. Oh. And it's the best weapon. Oh, I thought it was only good against the Minotaur, but apparently it's the best weapon all around, even. So let's use that. Alright, well, I'm managing my windows here. Bear with me a second. Lost my my YouTube chat. Where are you? Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna wield that and not drink the Arcanian Intellect. Yeah, the intelligence of an orc, exactly. That, like, sparked something in me, like it made my spidey sense tingle, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm gonna put down the mace, take out the Dagger of Death. Well, I guess I should put the mace in my backpack, just in case. Let's put down the dagger. I don't know what the just in case would even be, but put the mace in the backpack. That fits nicely, I guess. Alright, so, and as a sanity check, we will examine the dagger. It is the Dagger of Death, yep. Inventory, dagger in the right hand, shield in left, etc., etc. We're good. Alright, Now there is a snake about here. Come on. All right, we're gonna go this way. This is the way we didn't go yet. Just a snake hanging out. Oh, there's more. Okay, up, up, up. Okay, one at a time, gentlemen. I think it's time for the magical shield. It won't last long though. He's got a sword. That's a good weapon. So let me tell you what my understanding was. Now I just read a random forum poster's comment. I thought the Dagger of Death was good against the Minotaur only, but the sword here was basically the best weapon otherwise. So I'm not sure if it's worth killing this guy for the sword, although, you know, I'm in the combat, I don't have a choice here. But basically, oh shit. I guess the idea is, do I want to wield the sword or the Dagger of Death? Do I want to take random forum poster's word for it, or not? I don't know, I feel like it takes a lot of hits with the dagger to kill this guy. It doesn't seem that good. I think it's just against the Minotaur it's really good. And Aldrin says good on you because it seems fancy sounding until you break it down. Yeah, exactly. Orcadian intellect. I'm going to go with the sword, putting the dagger in the backpack. There's a potion here too. It is not Arcadian intellect, hopefully. Potion of healing. Yeah, I could use that. Trying to think if I should use it right away, because the last one healed me about halfway, and I don't think I got hit since then, so I'm still... Oh, I got to uncast shit. I mean, my mine's already expired anyway, but, I think I should just drink this, probably. Because it should fill me up, and I don't think there's any overkill to it. If there is, it's going to be very minor, I think. So let's just drink it. Here we go. Pick up the sword. Oh, can't carry that much weight. Okay, I kind of wish they didn't have the weight factor. It's kind of annoying. So let's take out the mace and drop it. Take out the mace. Put down the mace. I like how the sword is dripping with blood, by the way, in the graphics. Pick up the sword. Okay, what do we got here? Inventory sanity check again. Sword in the right hand, shield in the left. We're wearing armor, helmet, backpack, ring. Let's do it. Alright, so we have, I think, what is the best weapon besides the Dagger of Death against the Minotaur. Let's check its random scroll. And Alder says, what a strange game, ranking a sword higher than a mace. I mean, it depends. If you go by, like, D&D and many other RPGs, a lot of swords would be better than a mace, but sometimes it depends on what you fight. Like a mace would have crushing ability, again, that's good against skeletons or whatever. I don't know. I guess it depends if it's like a nice broadsword or a short sword or whatever. Let's examine the scroll. The kind old wizard Legolas will heal your wounds. I think it's a red herring. I don't think there is a wizard Legolas. I'm gonna try to ignore the snip. There's another vampire? I left the wooden dagger because I was sure there was only one ever. Here's the plan. We close the door and run. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! It's gonna kill me! Which way do I go? I forget. Not that way. No! Well, I guess I'm pretty much doomed. This is gonna be the end of me, guys. Look how much damage it did in 2 bites. I think it was 2 bites, maybe 3. It's gonna catch up to me too, it's faster. And closing a door in its face doesn't seem to stop it, so I don't know what to do. I'm dead. Oh, that's completely avoidable too. He's just sitting there in his own little dead end behind a door. So, yeah, I love this game. Again, though, something about the level design, you know, it could be improved because they have things like that. And you can argue nothing wrong with trial and error and learning in subsequent plays. Yeah. So that's that game. That's Master of Magic, one of my favorites. As we talked about earlier, has a great atmosphere and one of the greatest scores ever in a Commodore game. I should wrap it up, but I'm inclined to play like maybe a brief, maybe action-y game to wind down things, perhaps. It is a fixed level design, Stu, yeah. So it's like a lot of this is kind of like FU, the level design. So, you saw all those dead ends and stuff I was exploring. That's all by design. So there's that issue. But overall, I do like this game a lot. The engine's great, the atmosphere is great, and I have a good time playing, which is the ultimate test. But yeah, let's try to squeeze in one more thing, even though my wife is probably grumbling at me. Hey, Bazakatron, how's it going? Bazakatron says Castle of Dr. Creep, maybe. I have no idea what that is, but I'll try it. Is it a fast game, like just arcadey, actiony? Offhand, it sounds like it would be maybe like adventure or something. But let's try it. Castle of Dr. Creep. There's a lot of California games. Look at this. Holy crap. Call of Cthulhu, huh? The puzzle action. Okay, we'll see how puzzly it is. I don't know if my brain can handle that. We'll see. Uh, my scroll wheel finger. Let's see. Castle Master, Castle Nine, Castle of we want. Castle of Doom. I might not have this Castle of Dr. Creep. It doesn't look like I have it, sorry. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Castles plural of Dr. Creep. 1984 Broderbund. Let's do it. Dr. Creep. And make sure you've hit the like button if you're here. Thank you, guys. I have 6 likes. Please allow 2 minutes for loading. That's insane. But fortunately, we have warp speed. The castles of Dr. Creep for sale. Cool. And Cauldron says that there's a high rating for this on Lemon 64, but that he'd never heard of it. Okay. So we have a recommendation from our buddy Zakatron here and a high rating on Lemon 64, so that's good. The Castles of Dr. Creep by Ed Hobbs. It's funny, these fonts look very Atari 8-bit. Did I start? What's going on? That's probably a demo. Okay. One up to... Okay. Do I have to switch joystick ports? There we go. Alright, let's see where the hell am I. Okay, I'm this guy up here. Button doesn't do anything obvious, like jump, and up doesn't make me jump. What is this? Is it a person? Okay, I'm going down here. I'm in a little box. I press the button and I teleported down, or did I press down? I'm not sure. Okay. There's like, are those like locks in the background? Or... Stu says a lot of these Broderbund games are hard to find for some reason. Oh yeah, Stu likes to collect all kinds of physical games. So I guess Stu is saying that he can't really find these games. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm trying the button and up on all these things, but it doesn't do anything. I'll try down too. Cauldron says he's perplexed. I'm perplexed too. Basically, I'm trying various directions and the button, and nothing's happened. I can't go off the edge. What if I like hold the button, take the brown circle? Well, that's where I came from when I sort of teleported from that box, but I can't go back up, it seems. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, or even if I have all the controls down. Take it, I command the sys to, come on, brown circle, do something. Yeah. Is it just the button, or does it use keyboard too? Let's look it up real quick. Castles of Dr. What is it called? Not Doctor Strange. Dr. Creep. Hey, that's on Steam apparently. All right, let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Force field. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at some. I might as well show you what I'm looking at. Looks like this is making people drop, and I'm being boring probably. I think I'm accidentally playing two-player. I think that's the issue. Because this guy this is definitely a person, right? And it said if you press the fire button on joystick 2, it'll start two-player. So I can verify which joystick I'm using right now, I guess. Okay, I was on 1 actually. I don't know. Let me try resetting. I'll try again. Yeah, but Zakatron says, I think you may have started a two-player again. That's probably it. Yeah, let's try again. Warp speed mode. Didn't work. Okay, it still didn't work. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip this game for today. I'll revisit it once I figure out what's going on. But let's play something simple that I'm familiar with and action-y perhaps. Why don't we play Squish 'em? I think Squish 'em is by Serious Software, I think. And for some reason I associate it with Fast Eddie. So maybe it's just the same company, or maybe it's maybe they had similar characters. Castlevania. Is there really Castlevania for Commodore? Okay. Let's try this again. Hard reset, and we're going to use the smart attach of Squish 'em. Okay, and auto start. Squish 'em. This is not a fantastic game or anything, but I've been thinking about it randomly. Okay, let's get out of the warp speed mode. Get the ludicrous speed. So you just climb up the building and you squish things by pressing the button to lift your legs up, and you can stomp on the enemies. Like this. Then they get back up, and I think they're invincible once you squish them once. So you're just trying to climb to the top. And Cauldron says, according to Lemon64, there's an official C64 version of Castlevania from 1990. It's official? That's crazy. Wow. Squish 'em. Stop blocking me, jerk. Yeah, this isn't a fantastic game or anything, but I think it's a game I'm familiar with for one thing. Just to squeeze in a quick game at the end, I don't want to be fiddling with how the heck do I play? So, just something to wrap up the stream with. This is the thing I can get, I think. I don't remember what. That gave me an extra life, okay. There's some giant cardboard box falling on my head, I guess. I could be playing Castlevania, but I don't even know the original Castlevania well. The only time I played it is on my NES streams. I'll put Castlevania on my list sometime. I know it's important, but I mean, it's not even a game that I can intuitively just jump into and know what I'm doing, I mean. Alright, I got this briefcase thingy. I think I have to climb up here first. Yay. Aldrin said, I always thought Castlevania was an overrated game for NES. Controls are too stiff for my liking. I never played it in the heyday, and I kind of liked it when I played it on my stream. But, you know, I wasn't blown away by it, but, you know, I'm playing it in like 2021 or something, so. But, you know, I could definitely see if you played it back in like 87 or whatever. It was probably really innovative. Squish the briefcase. I like these funny looking creatures. As you go up, you just get more and more different creatures. Squish them. Yeah, I know it's not. This is not like an all-time classic or anything here. And that soundtrack. It's like 5 seconds on a loop, essentially. Uh-oh. Ah, he got me! Donkey Kong threw a barrel at me, perhaps. Who is throwing these things? There's nobody you can see at the top. They're just falling from the sky. Then we parachute down and we raid another building with strange creatures, which we must squish. There goes a hammer. He dropped the hammer on me. It would be funny if I wind up going on like a 2-hour squish 'em run. Like, I'm just gonna play a quick game before bed, you know, like an action game, and I have the squish 'em run of a lifetime. Dude, did you see any Commodore at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo? And if so, what were people playing? The time I went, I don't remember if I saw it. There were definitely a bunch of old computers sitting around that mostly people weren't playing. That was a bad move. Mostly people weren't playing, but they had these things rigged up so that you didn't have to use a floppy drive. They had like an SD thing set up so it would be hooked up to the floppy port. That was pretty cool, I thought. They wanted to like eliminate the possibility of, you know, mechanical parts wearing down, I guess. And Stu said they had a T64 there. But he doesn't remember what they were playing. Okay. Speaking of what I just mentioned, if I ever get some of these original computers in my hands, which might happen, because my dad offloads these things periodically to me, I would love to have like that SD thing. Like, dealing with floppy disks isn't fun. It was like pretty much every old computer they had some SD drive that was hooked up to the floppy interface, and you could use it just as if it was a flop. And I'm not talking about emulation or anything, like the real hardware hooked up to an SD drive. Falling TVs. Man, CRTs. Don't throw them out the window, come on. I wonder how many sprites they drew for all these enemies. It's like there's so many of them. Oh! They pop up fast now, look at that. Squish them. Once they come up, you can't kill them. I think I used to call them like that's their zombie form or something. You squish them, they come back to life, and you cannot kill them again. So you have to act fast once they pop up quickly. Oh. Well, you're playing on... You said you didn't understand why. CPU replaces emulation, but floppy is still... If you replace a floppy, it's still original hardware. Well, you could argue that it's not fully original hardware. The computer itself, though, it's all real. It's all exactly the same. It's just you're interfacing to a different disk reader. Alright, I'm losing my voice. Okay, we're still barely alive here in Squish'em. Level 13. Uh-oh. Okay. After playing Master Magic with his masterpiece of a soundtrack, I come to this game. It's 5 seconds on loop. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. And Stu says the stomping in this game is just mean spirit. Okay. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay. Oh, I think I'm dead now. Alright, that is it. Okay, that is Squish'em by Serious Software. So that is a wrap. And yeah, we got one more Wednesday in August next week. I will play some more Commodore games for you guys then. But that's a wrap for tonight. I am thinking of focusing entirely on homebrew games for Commodore next week. But we'll see. And yeah, that's all. I will be doing a Saturday night stream, probably with my son, Mr. Rob Bob. And anything goes on Saturday nights. We might play something really silly, which is a Sonic the Hedgehog game book. Or we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll see what he wants to play as well. But that's something I got a few weeks ago and I've been wanting to try. And thanks for joining me, Cauldron. It looks like only a few people are left at this point, but Stu and Cauldron are here. So thank you so much for sticking with it. And whoever else, thank you for watching as well. I guess Bazakatron might be here. Perhaps Andy's still here. Perhaps, no, Janice and Tim left and Carlos left. We're amassing a crowd here. I like it a lot. But yeah, after August, this thing that I'm calling Wayback Wednesday will have other old school consoles and computers. And, I'll visit or revisit Commodore once in a while as well. But yeah, that's it, guys. No dance tonight? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that comment, Stu, but I can dance if you want. Yeah. All right, so have a good night, everyone. Take care. Bye.